And by the time you get to game 8, 9, or 10, you've got everything in that you want in, and hopefully you're successful.
Well, we'll find out which team is successful. Tonight's ball game between Spencer and Villa Rica is the first meeting between these schools. Last season, Spencer was 3-7. Head coach Robert Sanders is in his second season, and last season Villa Rica was 2-8. Head coach Christian Honeycutt is in his second season. So, wow, what a challenge.
Well, the biggest issue here now, when you start looking at the experience that each of these coaches have, I'm going to take Coach Honeycutt every time. He's been at the bigger schools, Grayson, Brookwood, those types of schools over there. That's really, really huge, and it makes a lot of difference when you are in that situation.
Well, our Morris Auto keys to the game. They're brought to you by Morris Auto Sales, Carrollton's premier pre-owned car dealer. Whether you are new or a long-time customer, their courteous staff guarantees the best buying experience. Coach, tell me some of the keys of the game tonight. You've got a contrast in styles of offense.
Well, yeah, I think Spencer is going to line up and throw it every stinking time they can. Where Villa Rica is going to be a little bit different. They're going to try to do some things that establish a run and then be able to do the right things when it's available.
Your starting lineups tonight brought to you by the Carroll County Recreation Department. Recreation Department, where the love of the game begins. Carroll County Recreation, proudly serving the community with a variety of sports, a thriving gymnastic program, and family fun events for over 25 years. You know what? I am really anxious for this game tonight. We're going to go ahead and read the starting lineup for Spencer on offense. Quarterback number 4, Omarion Dillard. Corey Davison will be at running back. The wide receivers are Smyer, Nelson, Dixon, Stevens. The tackles are Charles and Wright. The guards are B. Hunter and Warren. On defense for Villa Rica, starting defense is defensive end Kiki Smith. The other one is Jaden Dobbs. Your nose tackle is Dontavius B.B. Pounds. The linebackers are Grace, Lowe, Harbison, and Najaye. And the corners are Dunson, McNeil, Walter, and Ziegler. On offense for Villa Rica, starting quarterback Najee Pritchett. The X position is Isaiah Hare. The H position is Brian Grace. The Z will be Colby Nally. The Y will be TJ Harbison. And the T will be Bryson Osby. Expecting him to carry the football quite a bit tonight. And also on the offensive line, the tackles are Smallwood and Daniels. The guards are Whitlock and Brock. And the center is Carter Abercrombie. For the defense, on defense for the Green Wave, the ends are Johnson and Charles. The tackles are Jones and Magruder. The linebackers are Yardy, Shingles, and the safeties are Dixon, Stoddard, and Ross. The corners are Duncan and Jackson. Coach, it is a contrast to styles tonight. You're going to see on defense, you're going to see Spencer take advantage of its speed to go to a 4-2-5.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to try to put pressure on the quarterback with speed. Now, on offense, you're going to see Villa try to grind it out. Can the big uglies up front get the job done and get 3 or 4 yards on first down against this 4-2-5? If they are, it's going to be a long night for the Green Wave.
It's going to be a long night for them anyway. The Green Wave probably is outweighed an average of maybe 15 to 25 pounds per man on the line. So it should be a long night. I figured it'd be over roughly in the middle of the second quarter.
And then to flip the script, the 3-4 defense in Villa Rica is bringing out, they're going to be on their heels because they're going to run that fast break offense, the spread. Does the Green Wave, they're going to run that spread, the fast break offense. They're going to try to spread it out and throw it deep like you said. So you'll see the 3-4, but you may see a lot of cornerbacks for Villa Rica tonight.
That's right. And, the other thing is that they start rushing the passer by bringing linebackers, bringing safeties, bringing everybody they can bring, and it works that way.
We're going to find out who can control the clock. I think time of possession is also going to be critical in this contest.
Yes.
No question about it. All right, we're getting ready to kick off here. The ball is on the far hash mark. So Spencer, the Green Wave, will receive. Set to kick off for Villa Rica is number 91, Christian Arnell, the sophomore. Ball is caught up, fumbled at the 11, picked up now. It's at the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Gonna go all the way for a Spencer touchdown. There are no flags. And then it's number 3, Jamie Jackson. So Jamie Jackson's gonna take it about 90 yards, and 15 seconds into the ball game, it's 6-0 Spencer. And we'll see if they go for 2 or try the extra point. Coach, it looked like a breakdown in coverage on the fumbled snap.
And most of the time when you have a fumble like that, people let up, and I think that's what Villa Rica did. They let up on thinking that he was going to either get on it or people were surrounding him, but he broke through the line, and it was not even a contest.
A dream start. If you're the Green Wave, you're up 6-0, and you haven't even ran a play on offense. And let's see who they bring out here to kick the extra point. As they're slow to come on the field, it looks like we're going to get a timeout. So we're going to get a timeout. You're listening to West Georgia High School football here on WWGA 98.9 Classics, coming to you live from Villa Rica, Georgia. 6-0 Spencer.
At Addison Smith, we know more than just heating and air. We can help with plumbing, too. Finding a plumber you trust seems impossible, but we have the answer. When you call Addison Smith anytime, day or night, you'll always speak to a live person. And when technicians arrive at your home, you'll have the comfort of knowing they're backed by a company you can trust. Rely on the safety and assurance of Addison Smith. Call Addison Smith Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing at 770-832-9006. Addison Smith, giving you more since 1954.
Welcome back to McIntyre Stadium here in Villa Rica, Georgia. Just 15 seconds into the ball game, a 90-yard kickoff touchdown run. It was initially fumbled by Jamie Jackson, and he took it to the house. So we're getting ready to attempt the extra point here, and we have another timeout. This one will be taken by Villa Rica. So each team, 16 seconds into the contest, only has 2 timeouts remaining in the half. Coach, why the timeouts so early?
Well, Spencer come out in a spread extra point, and that creates a problem if you've not seen it before. See, the 2 things that are on this situation is that Spencer's not seen Villa Rica. Villa Rica's not seen Spencer. So they're having to play the game, play by play, whatever. So now then, when Spencer brings 6 people over here, Villa Rica's going to have to bring 6 people over to match him. And then that means there's, actually 7 people, 6 linemen and 1 back. So now you've got a center, 2 backs, and a wideout.
Tonight's football broadcast comes to you at the speed of light, thanks to Sync Global Telecom. Sync Global, grounded locally, reached globally. We have several players to the left of the kicker. Now looks like they'll go ahead and go into regular kicking formation. They were spreading them out old school here. Wonder if they were going to go for 2. Here's the extra point. It'll be attempted by number 30, Brandon Reyes. Here's the kick. It's up, and it is good right down the middle. So Spencer, 16 seconds into this contest, they lead it 7-0. And a stunning development thus far, Coach.
Exactly right.
Okay, United Community Bank. Here we go. Carroll County Registration Department. We're going to do some promos here. Vented Business Consulting. We'll skip that one until later. Excuse me. So we'll wait on the promos as we get ready to start the kickoff here. Well, Spencer will kick it off. To start this contest, 11:44 to go. In the first quarter, it's 7-0 on a 90-yard touchdown kickoff run by Jamie Jackson. He fumbled it originally, and then the coverage seemed to break down, and he took it to the house. Number 30 set to kick it off for the Green Wave, Brandon Reyes. As the ball is placed right in between the hash marks on the 40-yard line. Here we go. There it is, 15, 20, to about the 24-yard line. Can't tell who made that return.
Multitude of people.
Multitude made that tackle. Looked like the kick was, will be 1st and 10 at the, let's see where they mark it actually. And 1st and 10 on the 23-yard line is what it'll be. Looked like JT Harvison is the one that brought that back. Here we go for the Green, for Villa Rica on offense as a handoff. Out to the, still chugging, all the way out to the 28-yard line. Good run there.
Todd Keel.
Todd Keel on the run on the right side. Good run there. So it's going to be about 2nd and 4, Coach.
Yeah, Spencer's in that 4-man front, but they're really, really quick.
Here's Pritchett in the gun, standing on the 24. Handoff again, right up tackle, and stopped right there at the line of scrimmage. Stopped as McKee, brought down by number 14, Jalen Yarding. He won't go over anywhere. It's going to be about 3rd and, I'm going to say he lost a yard on that, Coach, 3rd and 5.
He did. Somebody missed a block in the line of scrimmage.
So 3rd and 5 on the first drive for Villa Rica. 10 and 40 to go in the quarter. 7-0 Spencer on the 90-yard kickoff return. We have 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Pritchett in the gun. And looks like we've got a penalty here, illegal motion. And it looks like it's going to be on Villa Rica. It's going to put him back 5 yards.
Wasn't a whole lot. One whistle, and it was faint. Illegal procedure against Villa Rica.
Brian Grace was in motion on the play. The halfback. 5'11", 210-pound returning senior for Villa Rica. Now it's going to be about 3rd and we'll call it 9. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Pritchett in the gun, steps, pass, caught, complete, 35.
Got a flag.
Got about the 38-yard line. We do have a flag on the play. Ball was caught by number 9, Isaiah Hare. And that's enough for the first down, depending upon the flag, Coach.
That's right. I think it's going to be a procedure penalty against Villa Rica.
You know, it was a little pitch and catch there to give him cushion on that. Let's see what the penalty is. 10:13 to go in the quarter. Spencer leading at 7-0 on a 90-yard kickoff return by Jamie Jackson. Are they going to pick this up, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Looks like they're going to pick up the flag.
I don't think they're going to pick the flag up. They picked the flag up, but it's going to be a penalty.
Okay. We'll see. Oh, it is going to be on Villa Rica. You're correct.
Ineligible man downfield.
That really hurts Villa Rica. That's a costly penalty right there, Coach. You had a first down.
And what happens there, and that's
it's going to be 2nd. Let's see where they mark it here. 10:13 to go in the quarter. If you just joined us, Spencer leading at 7-0 on a 90-yard kickoff return to start this 2020 Georgia high school football season for the Green Wave. It's going to be 3rd now and about 8. Ball placed on the 23. 3 to the far side, 2 to the near side, and Pritchett is sacked. Sacked right there by number 2, Jakari Charles. And the blitz there, along with James Schmeier on the play, it looked like the Wildcats didn't pick up the blitz, Coach.
They didn't pick it up at all, and that's going to be one of the things they're going to try all night long, Spencer, is when you got one receiver side, they're going to bring the linebacker to that side.
So a win there for the Green Wave defense. It's now 4th and about 15 on their own 29. It's punted. Ball bounces up. Going to be caught right there at the 45, now 40, down to 35, down to the 33-yard line. Excellent return and excellent field position for Spencer. He's tackled along the far sideline as the ball carrier.
Now they got to start kicking the ball away from him.
A lot of speed on this Spencer team, Coach.
Yes, sir.
7-0, 9:27 to go. If you just joined us here on 98 Classics on a 90-yard touchdown, kickoff return by Jamie Jackson. And now the Green Wave are in business, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side, as they're taking their first play on offense. As Dillard takes the snap and the shotgun, he rolls around. He's going to step up and run it. On the far sideline, he's going to get a lot of yards on that. That's a good gain. It looks like he's close to the first down, Coach.
Almost. I'm glad the guys threw the thing on the ground and got out of the way. Running over that pole hurts.
9:08 to go in the first quarter. Spencer leading at 7-0 here on 98.9 Classics. It's going to be second, and it looks like a 2.5. So we've got 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Dillard in the gun, Davison with him, standing to his right. Spencer wearing white. Pass caught, complete to Davison. He avoids a would-be tackler, and he gets a first down. That's a big gain. That's going to be a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10. Let's see where they mark it. I believe it's going to be marked on the Villa Rica 13-yard line, and they're up 7-0 with 8:40 to go in the quarter. You couldn't have dialed up any better if you were Spencer.
That's right. They got to get a pass rush out of this.
2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Again, Dillard in the gun with Davison next to him. This time he's on his left. Handoff to Davison. He's nailed right there at the line of scrimmage. Great job on the defense there. Several made the tackle for Villa Rica. Excellent job on defense. Great job stepping up. Tackled by several folks there at the line of scrimmage. So now it's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Green Wave. 2 to the far side. Nope, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Dillard in the gun. Steps, he stops, he pops. He's going to get sacked. He's going to be brought down by number 36. That's the defensive end, Jaden Dobbs. And I'll tell you what, good play there, Coach. Got good push.
That's 3 people, 3 down defensive linemen, and 5 or 6 offensive linemen, and he beat a double team.
With that sack, another sack of groceries is on its way to the Bremen Food and Clothing Bank, courtesy of Innovative Benefits Consulting. After every sack by the home team tonight, we'll read the promo for you. Now it's going to be 3rd and 17 on the 22. Dillard steps up. He's under pressure. Pass. Oh, he had a man open. He had number 11, Jalen Nelson, open in the flat, and he overthrew him, Coach. That could have been a big game.
Could have been, but it wouldn't have been enough for the first down.
Right. It's going to make a longer field goal attempt. It's going to be 4th and 17 on the Villa Rica 22-yard line. 7:10 to go in the first quarter. The Green Wave lead at 7-0. Yep, we do have a flag, and it's going to be on the Green Wave. Thank you, Coach. So this is going to back up the Green Wave more unless they decline it. They do decline the penalty, so it'll be 4th down. It's going to set up a long field goal here for the Green Wave. They're up 7-0. 7:10 to go in the first quarter, and a 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by Jamie Jackson. If you're just joining us here on 98.9 Classics.
Going for it.
They are going to go for it, Coach.
Which means they don't have a kicker to kick it that far.
That's correct. 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Dillard in the gun. Davison with him. Now he steps, he avoids the rush. Good job there. Pass is thrown, and it is almost intercepted in the end zone. Knocked down by the Knocked down. Let's see who knocked that down. It was Javion Ziegler who knocked that down, Coach. And a great play, and now Villa Rica will take over 1st and 10.
Yep, that was a really great play. The secondary went all the way to the end zone because they had to throw it to the end zone to be able to be successful. So they had a good rush out of it, and the quarterback made a mistake of going to his left and throwing it to his left. It's very, very hard to do.
All right, so Villa Rica will take over on its own 20-yard line, 7:02 to go in the first quarter, down 7-0. This will be their second possession on offense. Handoff, big hole. Going to get about 7 or 8 on that run there by number 5. That's Ty McKee. And it's going to be about 2nd and 2. Good push there.
Really good. A little cross-buck action, fake one way, give it to the back going the other way.
Fast break offense here. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Man in motion. That's Osby. Pass is thrown to him, caught by Osby. And he'll be tackled right there at the 31-yard line. It looks like it's enough for a first down. Brought down by Isaiah Stoddard of the Green Wave. So it's a first down for Villa Rica. 1st and 10 on their own 31-yard line. First down of the contest for Villa Rica. There's a handoff again up the middle. Good push. Good run by Osby. And he's got enough, Coach, for a first down. They're going to mark it probably on the 43-yard line. Good run there.
Yeah, now the big kids in Villa Rica line are manning up.
Check that. That'll be on the 44-yard line. 6:06 to go in the quarter. Spencer leading it 7-0. Pritchett in the gun, standing on his own 38. Man in motion. Fake the handoff. Pritchett stops. He pops. Pass is caught along the near sideline. It's going to be close to a first down. It was caught by the junior Colby Naley on the near sideline. It'll be 2nd and 2. Ball be placed on the Spencer 48-yard line. Or whether going fast break now. 3 to the near side, 1 is in the slot. 3 to the far side, 1 is in the slot, 1 to the near side. Pritchett barks out the signals. Fake handoff, and we've got a whistle here. Looks like, Coach, we have a penalty on the play. It's going to be illegal motion, another penalty on Villa Rica. So it's going to back them up 5.
It would have come back anyway because both wide receivers was on the line of scrimmage on the far side.
Coach, these mistakes, they haunt a team, don't they?
Big time. But if you're going to make them, you make them early because you can fix early. You can't fix late.
That's correct. That'll be, now it's 2nd and 7 instead of 2nd and 2. Ball placed on the own 47-yard line for Villa Rica. Pritchett in the gun, 7-0, 5:16 to go in the first quarter. Spencer leading it, 7-0 on a 90-yard touchdown run on the opening kickoff by Jamie Jackson. There's a handoff to the near side. Good run there by McKee, twisting and turning his legs. Let's see where they mark it. Brought down there by number 55 on the play, Magruder.
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5, ball placed on their own 49-yard line, and again, they're going fast break. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side, Pritchett in the gun. He's got McKee with him, standing slightly to his left on an angle. Pritchett steps up in the pocket, passes, dropped, and then it was almost, dropped by one receiver and almost caught by the other one, Coach. That could have been an interception when that ball's in the air like that.
Should have been.
Boy, that was a dangerous play, and now Villa Rica will have to punt. So 4th and 4 on their own 49-yard line, 4:30 to go in the first quarter. They're behind 7-0. Spencer on a 90-yard touchdown kickoff run by Jamie Jackson. That's where we stand. Set to punt, standing on 35-yard line for the Wildcats. Tell who that is. Low snap, just got it off in time. Was punted by Braden Fry, and it's a good punt. It's going to take a good bounce. and it's going to be down right on their own 11-yard line as we change possession here with the Green Wave leading it 7-0 here on 98.9 Classics. 4:19 to go in the quarter.
Well, I see two of the 9th grade coaches walking on the sideline, Coach Bird and Coach Scott Swafford.
$4:19 to go in the quarter. To be 1st and 10 on their own 11-yard line for Spencer. Expect some more passing, Coach.
Yes, sir.
They don't hesitate to put it up in the air. As Dillard is in the gun. He has Davison with him, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. There's a fumble on the play. I think Villa Rica has the ball, Coach, and they do. They have the ball on their Spencer 10-yard line, just what the doctor ordered for the Wildcats. Couldn't tell who recovered that, Coach.
I didn't tell. Couldn't tell.
But nevertheless, they're going to have the ball on the 10-yard line, and for a team that's gotten off to a slow start, this really could help big time.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's see what Pritchett and company have here. 4:11 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Green Wave. And do we have a timeout?
Timeout, Villa Rica.
So
no, I'm sorry, timeout Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer will take their second timeout of the half, and we'll take a timeout. You're listening to West Georgia High School Football on WWGA Great Classics 98.9.
Rich Ford is proud to be a supporter of high school football. Don Rich Ford is West Georgia's original Ford dealer, and we're ready to play ball.
Touchdown!
There's no better tailgate than on the back of America's best-selling truck, the F-150. Tradition and values are strong when you've been in business for 50 years. Award-winning service, straight-talking salesman, and hometown spirit in the heart of downtown Villa Rica. Remember to shop local at Don Rich Ford. Shop new and used vehicles at donrichford.com.
Hometown spirit is what drives our local communities. At Garrett Drug Company and Clayton Pharmacy, we're proud to sponsor high school football. We know we can count on Friday night lights for good memories with friends and family. Be sure to visit your locally owned pharmacies to get exceptional service and free delivery. Come see us at Garrett Drug or Clayton Pharmacy in Bremen for friendly faces, great prices, and old-fashioned remedies the big stores just don't have. That's Clayton Pharmacy and Garrett Drugs in Bremen.
Welcome back to McIntyre Stadium. Handoff up the middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is he in?
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Touchdown by, looks like Ty McKee.
Yeah.
Ty McKee got the touchdown to make it 7-6. Great push up front, Coach.
Great push. Good blocking. Good blocking.
So now that makes it 7-6 with 4:03 to go in the first quarter. Wait on the extra point here.
Caroline.
Looks like Caroline Brown is going to kick it, Coach, the senior. I love it. We're waiting for a player to come on the field.
Three players.
3 players. There we go. Let's see if she can put it in. Get it through the uprights here. Here's the kick. It is up, and it is
good.
Good. You can tell by the home crowd it's good. So it's 7-7 with 4:03 to go. And the first quarter on a 10-yard tying touchdown run.
Illegal procedure against Villa Rica.
Oh, got a penalty on Villa Rica. Late flag there, Coach.
I don't know what the penalty, but it said illegal procedure. That could be anything.
Well, let's see. It is on Villa Rica. So McKee, the junior running back, 5'7", 145. He does have the 10-yard touchdown run, and we'll have to try the extra point again, which will test number 90, Carolyn Brown, the senior.
That'll
5'7", 140.
That makes coaches pull their hair out.
I can only imagine. Well, this will be from the 15, so this will be a
Blocked.
25-yard kick. It is blocked. So it'll be no good. So Spencer will retain its lead 7-6 with 4:03 to go in the first quarter. You're listening to West Georgia High School football on Great Classics 98.9. The games of the week here are brought to you by Addison Smith Residential Services, Advantage Office Solutions, Clayton Pharmacy, Dollar Heating and Air, Don Ridge Ford, Georgia Vision Institute, Haney's Drug Corner, Metal Pros, Park Street Dental, Scott Evans Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Nissan, Turner Pharmacy, West Georgia Technical College. As we get ready to kick it off here, 7-6, Spencer leading Villa Rica.
I get the idea that's not the only two scores for tonight.
I agree with you, Coach. I agree with you 100%. Here's the kickoff. Ball's on the far hash mark over on the 40-yard line. Looks like that is number 91, Christian Arnell, the sophomore, to kick it off. Looks like 91 to me, Coach.
Yes, sir, it is.
We're quite a ways up. Here we go. Ball's kicked off right on the far hash mark. It's going to be caught in the 10, 15, 20. Still on his feet. He fumbled the football. Villa Rica's going to pick it up, and they're going to score. They're going to score. Villa Rica scores. And Mark McNeil, the junior wide receiver, has got him, what do you know, a fumble recovery on a kickoff. That's a second score on a kickoff tonight, Coach.
Exactly right. The big thing is it's not a round ball. It's not blowing spheroid, and it's going to bounce a lot of different ways.
Was that Jamie Jackson who fumbled that football? I believe it was.
It was.
He's the one that had the 90-yard touchdown return to start the game, and he fumbled that kickoff. So the fumble helped him out on the first time maybe, but the second time it costed him dearly. As we'll try an extra point to make it 13-7, and there goes the scoreboard. It's gone. So we'll attempt the PAT. Let's see if it's up and it's good. I don't see any flags, Coach. So that makes it 13-7, 3:50 to go in the first quarter, and just like that, Coach, Villa Rica's got the lead.
They didn't have but 10 people on the field then. Villa Rica didn't.
You know, turnovers and early season mistakes, they're expected, especially with the COVID off season that we've had.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what happens. So, anyhow, we'll see what happens next. Don't go away here on 98.9 Classics, the West Georgia High School football game of the week. I'm Todd Quarter, along with the coach, Verlin Best, coming to you live from McIntyre Field in Villa Rica, Georgia. As the Wildcats now lead the Green Wave 13-7. As they're set to kick off from the far hash mark on the 40-yard line, again is Christian Arnell. Boy, we've had a lot of venture on the kickoff, I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
What other venture we could have? We still got a long way to go in the first quarter. Special teams is such a critical part of the game. Here we go. Official blew his whistle. We're ready to go. Line drive kick. Let's see if it goes out of bounds.
It
does. Boy, that's costly.
Kick goes out of bounds. There's flag.
Flag on the play, obviously.
35.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Spencer
On the 35.
on the 35-yard line. Coach, you think they try to kick away from him a little bit there?
Yes, sir, that's what it was.
Smart move. Brown has already had a 90-yard, or excuse me, Jamie Jackson already had a 90-yard kickoff touchdown run to start this contest, and then Villa Rica tied it on a Ty McKee 10-yard touchdown run, and then a fumble recovery on the kickoff, and Mark McNeil took it to the house, and that's where we stand, 13-7. Villa Rica leading with 3:50 to go in this exciting first quarter. Had a lot of action. Spencer will come out in the gun. Number 13 to the near side is Keyshawn Sampleton. Dillard under to the gun. I got like a little I formation here, Coach.
Yep, quarterback's under center.
I like it. There's a handoff up the middle. Running back turning its legs. Looks like he got a couple of yards on the play.
Short game.
2nd and 8.
Jaden Ziegler steps up on the tackle.
Ziegler made the tackle. 2nd and 8 for
Davidson was on the carry.
the Green Wave. Davison there on that carry for 2 yards. 3:29 to go in the first quarter. 13-7. Villa Rica and the home folks have got to be happy. Down 7-0 early. 2 quick touchdowns here, and this is where we stand. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Ball be placed on the 37-yard line, their own 37 for Spencer. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Dillard in the gun, stops, going to step up, thought about throwing, now he's just going to run for his life, and he's going to be brought down. It's not going to be a sack. Probably right there at the line of scrimmage.
Got a flag.
Got a flag on the play, and we have an injured player on the play for
Villa Rica.
Villa Rica. So, U.S. Med Clinic injury timeout. Don't let an injury on this sideline you. U.S. Med Clinic will get you back in the game. U.S. Med Clinic on the corner of Bankhead Highway and Cedar Street in Carrollton. Walk-ins are welcome. So we're going to go ahead and take a timeout. You're listening to West Georgia High School football on 98.9 The Classics with Villa Rica leading Spencer 13-7, 2:53 to go in the first quarter.
Whether it's on the turf or in the office, your appearance says a lot about your team. Advantage Office Solutions has everything you need to spruce up or totally redesign your office space. We can help you with office furniture, space planning, and complete interior design. You have one chance to make a good impression, so contact us for a free consultation. Find us online at usadvantage.net. Proud sponsors of high school football. Advantage Office Solutions, making your workplace the best it can be.
All right, 13-7, Villa Rica leading Spencer here, the West Georgia High School football game of the week here on 98.9 Classics, 2:53 to go in the first quarter. It's going to be second. It's going to be 3rd down and 8, Coach.
Should be.
Should be 3rd and 8. On the marker on the far side has 2nd and 8. They'll change it. There you go. So it's 3rd and 8 for Spencer on its own 37-yard line. They're really not getting a push on the offensive line, are they?
No, sir. They're pretty big on the offensive line. I mean, they can weigh the field down, it'll tilt it.
Well, let's hope they don't tilt the booth.
Yeah.
We've had enough problems here in starting the high school football season. We don't need any additional. So 3rd and 8 on a key play. Ball on the 37-yard line. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side for Dillard and company. He's got Corey Davison to his left. Snap. Dillard's throwing deep. He's got a man open. Oh, good coverage. And was it intercepted? No, it was knocked down. It was incomplete. He was open momentarily, but the ball was in the air too long.
Yes, sir.
Ziegler to bring up 4th down.
Good coverage there by
It
Ziegler.
was good coverage.
You know, the receiver got behind him, Sampton, but the ball was just slightly, had too much air on it.
Yep.
Yes. So Villa Rica catches a little bit of a break there, and it's going to be now 4th and 8. And let's see if Spencer punts. I'm assuming they are. I don't know. Are they going for it, Coach?
No.
I don't think they are neither, but nobody's back in punt formation. Number 4 will receive the punt. Todrick Walters, the junior, 5'11", 175 for Villa Rica, but
It's provided they punt.
I'm still waiting on them to punt it here. 2:39 to go in the first quarter. Spencer up 13-7. If you just joined us here on 98.9 Classics.
Flag down.
We have another flag, and this time we have a delay of game on Spencer.
Yes, sir.
Delay of game
So that'll back it up.
against the Green Wave.
Now it'll be 4th and 12, and they were going to punt it anyhow. But this gives a chance for a guy like Walters to get a good return. He's going to move up closer. They're going to get better field position.
If you're not going to go after it, block it.
They've got a lot of guys up there, Coach. Let's see what they do. Oh, bad play there. Bad snap, Coach.
Over his head.
Over his head, and now Villa Rica is going to take over on the Spencer, let's see, 8-yard line. Boy, you're a punter there, you're lonely.
Well, if you're going to miss, you miss low. You don't miss it high.
And it's a lonely position for a punter to be.
That's right.
He's just got to try to be able to recover the ball and don't let the defense get it for an easy score. Villa Rica is in business on the Spencer 8-yard line. 2:31 to go in the first quarter. Villa Rica leads at 13-7. Their points are on a 10-yard Ty McKee touchdown, and then a Mark and Neal fumble recovery on a kickoff. There's a big hole. That's a touchdown, and that's going to be Ty McKee.
Got a flag over
We got a
inside.
flag on the play, Coach. Yes, we do. Thank you. That would have been his second touchdown of the game. It's going to be a legal procedure on Villa Rica. These are just costly penalties. Instead of having the ball on the 8, you're backed up. Yep. You're just backed up, Coach. It drives coaches crazy, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. There's no reason for that. A procedure penalty means there's not enough people on the line of scrimmage.
So here we go. 1st and goal on the 12. There's a handoff. Looked like Colby Nally on the carry. Let's see who brought him down.
Another flag, looked like.
Another flag on the play. He's actually brought down by James Smyer on the play. And another flag, Coach. You're correct. These penalties are killing Villa Rica. Is this one against Spencer, though?
An umpire called it, so there's no. Yeah, it's going to be against Villa Rica. They talking to.
Man, is this another procedure penalty potentially?
Won't be procedure with the umpire calling it. Maybe a holding penalty or blocking the back.
I didn't see the umpire throw the flag.
Well, that's right. He's right there on top of it. Holding.
It is holding, another costly penalty, and they're going to be backed up even more, Coach. And you had 1st and goal on the 8-yard line on the bad snap, and now you've got a long way to go. And Villa Rica is getting great push on the offensive line. This is what's frustrating if you're a Wildcat fan. .2:11 to go in the first quarter. 13-7 Villa Rica. As now they walk back the penalty on the far side hash mark here. Now it's 1st and goal on the 22 for Villa Rica. You had it on the 8. You've been backed up a ton. You're backed up 14 yards with 2 penalties. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. McKee next to Pritchett. Pritchett standing on his 30, dumps it off, and it's dropped. Look at a little screen pass there.
Good behind him.
Yeah, it was. You're right, Coach. It was behind him. I apologize for that. Isaiah Hare, it would have been a tough play for him. He had it, but he dropped it, but it was behind him. You know, they had the screen set up pretty good there.
Yes, they did.
2:03 to go in the first quarter, 13-7. Villa Rica, if you just joined us here on 98.9 Classics, Todd Corder along with the coach, Verlin Best. Stay with us. We've got an exciting contest. There's a fake handoff by Pritchett, pass is thrown, and that was a little bit behind the receiver there, Coach. It was intended for T.J. Harvison.
Intended for number 2, T.J. Harvison. It goes incomplete. We'll have 3rd and goal. Still at the 22.
Now it's 3rd and goal, still at the 22, and there's not a lot of plays in the playbook from 3rd and goal at the 22.
No, sir.
Harbison was open, Coach. He just threw a little bit behind him and did Pritchett. That happens.
First game, jitters.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Let's see what they do here, the Wildcats. There's a handoff. That's going to be a quarterback draw. Pritchett's got a chance, but he's going to be tackled right there
10.
on the 10-yard line. So now it's most likely, Coach, going to be a field goal attempt.
Not necessarily.
That's why I said most likely.
Yeah, not
Thanks for,
necessarily.
10.
sir, thank you for correcting me.
But here's the biggest difference is now the two field goal kickers may not have the accuracy. They got the leg, may not have the accuracy.
Coach,
So
I think they're going for it.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt to go for it, especially
So-
with 1:24 left in the quarter.
Right. They're up 13-7, so 4th and goal on the 10 for Pritchett and company in the gun. To the near side, to the far side, fake handoff pass thrown. It's knocked down and incomplete. Boy, that wasn't on target there, Coach. He tried to lead him and led him a little far.
I thought it was a little interference as well.
Yep, Isaiah Stoddard there on the breakup. So the Green Wave will take over 1st and 10 on their own 10-yard line. That's a win there for the Green Wave defense, but the penalties really hurt, Coach, on that
Sir.
drive.
Yes, sir. Had another penalty on that play.
Golly.
They're going to set the record. That's it. Hey, we're in the first quarter.
And it's been a long one in terms of that, yes. 1:11 to go in the first quarter. Villa Rica leading it 13-7. Green Wave took the opening kickoff. Jamie Jackson, 90 yards for a touchdown run. Ty McKee made it 7-6. The extra point was no good, and then Mark McNeil Jr. made it on the fumble recovery on the kickoff, made it 13-7. There's a pass. Thrown incomplete. Nobody was there. No eligible receiver is there. Right, Coach.
No eligible receiver. Should have been a flag.
Dillard got away with one, Coach. He was just trying to get away. The rush was really good on the play, and he just dumped it off, but nobody was there, like you said. Nothing but green grass.
Nobody was there.
So now it's going to be 2nd and 10 on their own 10 for the Green Wave. 58 seconds to go in the first quarter here on 98.9 Great Classics. One of the West Georgia high school football games of the week here on Gradic Sports, and they really made me feel welcome, Coach.
Good. I'm glad you are. Now then, they got an ineligible receiver downfield.
You know, I'm not seeing the flags, Coach. I didn't see it. I didn't see a flag.
I didn't see it until they started talking to the Villa Rica kids about, do you want the penalty or not?
Looks like they took it. So it's going to be, it says 2nd and 15 on their own 5. Wouldn't that be first down, Coach?
It should
Not
be.
2nd. Dillard in the end zone. He's better get rid of it. Now there's another flag on the play as he runs. He's going to be brought down by number 42 of the Wildcats, Brian Grace, the senior. I think it's going to be holding, Coach.
Imagine that. Yeah, I think so too.
I think. We're going to see what they say. It's definitely against Spencer, that I know for sure. And it looks like holding, which is going to back them up even further. And they'll replay first down again, even though we show 2nd down on the scoreboard and on the far sideline.
But see, the official is wrong where he's marking the ball from. Should be back there where
Where are they going to place this, Coach? It's going to definitely be inside the 5. It's got to be. It's going to be placed on the 3 or the 2.5. Actually, I'll say that's on the 2-yard line.
The penalty is going to be 2nd down inside the 5.
Ball's placed on the 2-yard line. Long way to go for the first down. I got to get to the 20. Need 18 yards for that. It should still be first down. Why are they saying 2nd down? So that was holding. You're right, as usual. And now Dillard's in the gun, standing in his own end zone. Let's see if the Wildcats dial up a blitz or some kind of pressure here. This is like a handoff, actually. The quarterback, did he take that handoff, Coach?
Yes, sir.
He walked up and took that handoff,
Yes.
correct? And great job by Villa Rica's defense. They smelled that out.
A sideline warning against Villa Rica. That's
What?
a warning. There's just no penalty.
Okay.
Next time will be.
Oh, I was like, wow, that would be only the first one. So now
We got a sideline infraction against the Wildcat.
it's going to be 2nd and forever now for Spencer. They're saying 3rd down. It can't be. They placed it right at the line of scrimmage, so there was no gain. nevertheless, it's a long way to go for first down. They got to get to the 20 on their own 20-yard line. To Spencer, to the far side, to the near side. Dillard in there with Davison. Davis is to his right. Standing there, each of them are standing in the end zone. 33 seconds to go in the first quarter, 13-7 Villa Rica. Now we've got another flag on the play.
Delay a game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a flag on the play.
Is it delay a game? I think it is delay a game.
It is.
It is.
Delay in the game.
So that'll drop it back to about the 1.5-yard line. There's not too many plays in a playbook for this.
And will result in
Man, a lot of penalties, and I guess coaches kind of expected. They really didn't have the normal offseason. I mean, it's tough. It is. So now it's going to be, they say third, I say second and forever. Standing in the end zone is Dillard. He's trying to get out of the end zone. Pass is complete on the far sideline. That's a pretty good sized gain there as he's driven out of bounds on the far sideline.
pass complete to Davidson.
It was completed to Davison. That's a good game, Coach. A little nice screen pass there. Should be third down.
Well, they had 3 flags in a row.
Right. Shouldn't it be third down?
One of those had to be.
It had been declined.
Declined.
We didn't notice that. So it is going to be fourth down.
They ain't going to get it off. I mean, they're going to let the clock run down.
Right, that's going to end the first quarter. So the Wildcats lead the Green Wave 13-7. You're listening to the West Georgia High School Football Game of the Week on 98.9 Classics.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to recognize our Wildcat comeback player of the week. Tonight's honoree for the Friday Night Memories is Ricky Harrelson. Ricky is a 1971
He used to be my neighbor.
graduate and is married to his former Becky Waters, his high school sweetheart, 1972 graduate. He's a father of 3 Villa graduates, Aaron Harrelson Price, Jay and Blake Harrelson, all 3 athletes at BRHS. He's a grandfather of 4. During his time at BRHS, Ricky played football 4 years, ran track for 2 years. He was a member of the 1967 team that was the first to play a game at the new field that is going to be known as Sacramento. Ricky claims that one of the biggest highlights of his
Summertime and the living is easy. Except for the mosquito bites, skin knees, sunburn, poison ivy.
For quick relief from summertime fun, stop by Haney's Drug Corner. They've got the creams, lotions, bandages, tinctures, and medicines, along with the expert advice of a local pharmacist to relieve whatever summer throws at you.
Swimmer's ear, bee stings, poison oak, tick bites.
Haney's Drug Corner on Dixie Street in Carrollton. Your cure for the summertime blues since 1975.
Y'all ready for this?
$13-7 here at the start of the second quarter here on Great Classics 98.9 West Georgia High School Football Game of the Week. Villa Rica leading Spencer 13-7, They will punt now to be 4th down and 4 on their own 17-yard line. They're in the white. They're moving to my right. Villa Rica is in purple. They're moving to my left. They fake the punt. Number 11 is running it. Nelson, does he get the first down? No, he's short, Coach.
Got another flag.
Flag on the play. Brought down by Bryson Osby on the far side of the field. He didn't make it. And now we have a player down.
All right, got a leg cramp.
Number 3, that's Javion Ziegler for Villa Rica. So, U.S. Med Clinic injury timeout. Don't let an injury or illness sideline you. U.S. Med Clinic will get you back in the game. U.S. Med Clinic on the corner of Bankhead Highway and Cedar Street in Carrollton. Walk-ins are welcome. So, was there a flag on the play?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't know who that was on. I'm still waiting on that.
It's because the Spencer did not have enough people on the line of scrimmage, so they
it's
tried to
declined.
run a guy on.
So the penalty's going to be declined.
Correct.
And Villa Rica's in business. They're going to have it first down and 10
Inside their 20.
on the Spencer 17-yard line. 11:53 to go in the first quarter. Villa Rica leading at 13-7 here on Great Classics 98.9.
Beginning of the second quarter.
Yep. 11:53 to go in the second quarter. 13-7. Villa Rica over Spencer, and boy, they just the play there, that just the special teams have been a really big part of this ball game. A lot of mistakes today.
Yes, sir.
Here's Pritchett in the gun. Two to the near side, one to the far side, and we've got another flag as play is stopped here.
Spencer jumps offside.
It's going to help out Villa Rica here big time.
Calls offsides against Greenway. It'll move it up to the 12-yard line, be 1st and 5.
1st and 5 for Villa Rica on the Spencer 12-yard line. Penalties and special teams miscues have really been the story of this contest.
Yes, sir.
Two to the near side, one to the far side. Pritchett in the gun.
That and
turnovers.
Fumble for kickoff.
There's a fake on the handoff, and Pritchett is dropped right there. Dropped there by number 20 by Caleb Jones. It looked like a little bit of miscommunication there, Coach.
I think it was going to be a quarterback keeper. They read the end. If the end sinks, then he holds the ball. If he don't sink, he gives the ball.
So now it's 2nd and 5 on the Spencer 12-yard line. 11:24 to go. 13-7 Villa Rica here in the second quarter. There's a handoff, big hole. But great tackle there by number 13 by Sampton. Great run there, but great closure there by Sampson. That was a touchdown. He saved it.
It was. He did.
11 minutes to go in the second quarter. If you just joined us here on Great Classics 98.9. 13-7 Villa Rica over Spencer. 1st and 10, or 1st and goal, balls on the 6-yard line. There's a handoff up the middle. Might have squirted himself there a couple of yards. Osby on the carry.
No gain.
I thought he got a yard, but it looks like they stopped him. It looks like it's going to be on the 5. Looks like he got a yard on that, Coach.
He may have. So now bring the big boys in. Bring White out, bring the big boys in. And I mean big boys.
So you're expecting a run here.
Oh, big time.
10:20 to go in the second quarter. 13-7 Villa Rica leading here, Spencer. Great Classics 98.9. There's another penalty on the play as it's whistled dead.
He didn't blow the whistle and he didn't throw the flag.
Got an offsides, and that's against Spencer, so that's going to move it half the distance.
First game jitters for the officials as well.
First game jitters for all of us.
Yep.
I'm Todd Corder along with Coach Verlin Best. You're on Great Classics 98.9. West Georgia High School's football game of the week. Villa Rica leading Spencer 13-7, 10:09 to go in the second quarter. It's going to be 2nd and goal. The ball's going to be on a 3. This is a pitch. Does he get in? He does. Touchdown. That's a touchdown by Bryson Osby on the carry. And now that makes it 19-7 with the extra point to come. Coach, were they expecting something down the middle? I don't think they were expecting the pitch play to go.
No,
it was on the near side.
That's right. short side of the field, too.
Home to kick the extra point.
So Brown for the extra point. Ball is snapped. It's up, and it is
Good.
Good. 20-7, Villa Rican leading Spencer here. 10:01 to go in the second quarter. Here on Great Classics 98.9, West Georgia High School football game of the week.
Arnell set kickoff.
Yeah, okay, we're fine. We're fine.
All right, here we go. Set for the kickoff.
Jackson needs to receive.
New rule this year in high school, the kickoff team cannot be more than 5 yards away from the football.
Do you like that rule?
I do. I do.
Why is that?
The momentum they pick up, extra 3 or 4 yards, trying to stop injuries.
Ball placed on the near hash mark on the 40. Kicked off. And it's going to go out of bounds. Again, Arnell on the kickoff.
Kickoff goes out of bounds.
So Spencer's going to take over 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line.
We'll take over
10:01 to go in the
from the 35.
first quarter. Spencer started off the scoring on a 90-yard kickoff return. J.B. Jackson originally fumbled it, then he took it to the house. And the Wildcats have had 20 consecutive points, and they're comfortably out front here, 20-7. With that touchdown, with the score there, Southland Insurance will make another donation to the West Georgia Fellowship of Christian Athletes. First and 10 on their own 35 is Spencer. Dillard in, quarterback. Davison with him to the right. No, actually it made a quarterback change. Coach, they made a quarterback change.
Yes, sir.
They put in
Number 10.
Quay Stevens. Pass is complete, though, but it's for a loss.
Ray Stevens.
Hoskins. The play's going to go for a big loss, about 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 19.
Quay Stevens.
Oh, I thought you said Ray Stevens.
No, I apologize, Coach.
No. I was waiting him to break out in a song.
Oh! 13-7, 9:15 to go until the half. Villa Rica out in front. That's going to be 2nd and long. It's going to be about 2nd and 13. Ball placed on their own 27-yard line. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. And the gun is Stevens. He's going to run for his life. He's going to just get it off. And there's a flag on the play. There's 2 flags on the play, Coach.
That's grounding.
Intentional grounding is
Yes,
one
sir.
of them. What is the other one?
Well, both of them called it.
Okay, is that okay?
Jake Dobbs on the tackle.
Dobbs was on the tackle, or he almost got to. Stevens did Dobbs. 8:52 to go till the half. Got a legal man downfield.
Personal foul.
Decline. Offsetting penalties.
Receiver down the field
Yep, illegal procedure downfield
against the Green Wave.
against the Green Wave,
Against the Wildcats.
and it's a personal foul against Villa Rica. Was that a chop block, Coach?
No, he pushed him down, he said.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell. So now let's see where they place the ball. It's going to be 2nd down again. It'll still be on the 27-yard line. So 2nd and 13, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side for the Green Wave. Stevens drops, pass. Got a receiver downfield, but he overthrew him on the far side. No chance there for, it was intended for Sampton on the play. On the coverage there for Villa Rica was McNeil, who has a touchdown today on a fumble recovery on a kickoff. And then also it looked like Osby was back too.
Yes, sir.
So now it's going to be third.
That's the advantage of playing two deep.
Right.
Rather than single deep secondary.
So 20-7, 8:39 to go, 3rd and 13 on their own 27 for the Green Wave. To the near side, to the far side. Davis in the back. Snap's not a good one, but it was picked up by Stevens. He's looking. Now he's just running for his life. He broke a tackle, though. Still on his feet, and he'll go down right there wisely on a 28-yard line. He couldn't find anybody open downfield, Coach. Good coverage.
Good coverage, but not a real big rush.
Hold everything. There's a flag on the play.
There's another flag on the play? I believe there is.
I don't know where the flag's at.
I don't see it either. 8:19 to go if you just joined us here. 20-7, Villa Rica leading Spencer here on Great Classics 98.9. West Georgia High School football.
Holding.
Here on Graddick Sports, and it is holding. That'll be declined.
Penalties declined by the Wildcats. That's going to bring it 4th down.
4th down now.
16.
4th and forever. The 4th and 16 ball is placed on the 29.
Todrick Walters will go back.
Spencer's offensive line, they're just not getting a good push up front.
No, sir.
Jalen Nelson on the punt for the Green Wave.
And Jalen Nelson is set to punt. Set to receive is Todrick Walters, the junior. 8:19 to go in the half, 20-7, Villa Rica. Here's the snap, the kick is up. It's gonna be pretty short. Ball's gonna land though, it's gonna get a great bounce for Spencer. And it's gonna roll right on down to the Villa Rica 41-yard line. So that's where the Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10, actually they're gonna place it on the 42. So it'll be 1st and 10 on their own 42-yard line. Villa Rica leading Spencer 20-7, 7:59 to go till the half.
Previous sponsors of Jones Wind Funeral Home, the Pilgrim Law Group, First Baptist Church, Villa Rica, J. Collins Funeral Home, Dr. Beckerman.
3 to the near side for the Wildcats. Pritchett in the gun. Man in motion is Osby. Passes to him, caught. Did he have his knee on the ground? I think he did, Coach.
He caught it.
He had his knee on the ground, or he had some. He had a chance to go big on that play.
32, 37.
Bryson Osby caught that ball on the screen on the near side. Looked like his knee just grazed the turf.
Well, he bent his knee like it was going to be on the ground, but I'm not sure it was.
It's a tough break for Villanova. Villa Rica. Thinking some college basketball here. Tough break for Villa Rica. Villanova. That's all right. Their uniforms, Villa Rica, look like LSU.
Yes, sir. Always have. Except, actually the school colors here are purple and white.
Right. But they have that Louisiana State. There's a screen there. Screen pass to Hare. Hare's on the far sideline. He's dropped down to the 48. Looks like there's another flag on the play. That's a pretty good gain there on the screen.
Was a good game.
I saw a flag, but maybe not. Yes, I did. I did see a flag on the play. Bye. 7:01 to go in the half. Villa Rica leading Spencer 20-7 here on Great Classics 98.9.
Holding.
And it is holding, and it's going to be on Villa Rica. Another costly penalty. It's the first week. You know, Coach Honeycutt talked in the pregame, you know, before we got on the air, before the pregame, about how such a great job David Nord has done here as the intern head coach. He said that's a tough job.
Well, but see, like I told you in the beginning, though, this is not David Nard's show. This is the coaching staff show.
Right.
David Nard is one that's held responsible, but he's letting those guys coach, which is great.
The continuity is excellent,
Yes,
isn't
sir.
it?
Yes, sir.
7 minutes to go in the half. 20-7 Villa Rica. There's a handoff. Oh, and McKee is dropped right there at the line of scrimmage. Good penetration by Spencer.
Poor blocking by Villa Rica.
Right. Charles on the number 55 there. Boy, tag teaming on the tackle. Along with, Magruder. Good play there by Magruder for Spencer. Third and 14, excuse me. 3rd and 14 for Villa Rica on their own 37-yard line. They got to go to the 48. There's a pass downfield. He's got a man wide open. It's caught. Got it. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Isaiah Hare.
No flag.
No flags. Great pass by Najee Pritchett to Isaiah Hare.
They got to go to the 48.
I don't see any flags.
There's a
That'll make
pass
it 26 to 7.
Man wide open. It's caught.
There is a flag on the play?
No.
I don't see a flag on the play. I heard the PA announcer say it. I don't see a flag out there. That's a touchdown.
They all walking down there to do the extra point. So
They sure are. So it's 26 to 7. 6:02 to go in the first half. Here on Great Classics 98.9. Here's the extra point by
Caroline.
Yep, Caroline. Thank you, Brown. Here it is. It's up and it is good. Right down Broadway, so that makes it 27 to 7. With 6 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the half, Villa Rica leads Spencer here on Great Classics 98.9. All right, set to kickoff here for Villa Rica. Ball placed on the near hash mark on the 40-yard line. Arnell set to kick it off. .02 to go in the half. Villa Rica comfortably out in front, 27 to 7, but a long way to go.
That's a good kick there.
10 sure is. There's a good return by number 12, Dixon, but he's going to be dropped there on the far side. Still pretty good return. Looks like he'll take it out to about the 23-yard line. He caught it like on the 7-yard line, 8-yard line.
Hardest part of that now, he's spent most of his time going across field. When you catch a ball, you need to go north and south. In this case, east and west, not north and south. East and west, straight up the field. Then if you had to veer a little bit, you don't lose anything. But every step he took going across the field, defense took coming down the field.
So I'll make it 1st and 10 for Spencer on their own 22-yard line. 5:52 to go, 27 to 7. Villa Rica over Spencer here. Let's see who plays quarterback for the Green Wave, Coach. I don't know who they have in there. I still think it's
10.
Wade Stevens. My eyes are not as good as yours. He's under center in the I formation.
Fumbled the ball.
He fumbled the football. I think Villarica has it. Was the whistle blown? Was the play blown dead?
I don't think so. Yeah, I guess
It was. It was a legal procedure. It was a penalty on Spencer.
but there's no flag. That's what gets me.
Well, it had to have been blown dead because they all just stopped.
Yeah, exactly, but there's no flag.
But Villarica was smart to land on the football just in case.
Oh, yeah.
Right. 5:51 to go in the half. Villarica out front, 27-7 over Spencer here on Great Classics 98.9. Todd Corder along with the coach, Verlin Best. I formation handoff. Davison with it. Got a pretty good gain there that
Good run
time
there.
on the far side. He sure did. Actually got a push.
On the left side. He picks up about 6 yards.
Like 6 or 7 yard run.
See, the big thing there now, the quarterback's under center now. Not the West Coast offense style. He's under center, and it changes the philosophy of the defensive coaches at Villarica on what to do and how.
5:20 to go in the first half. 20-7 Villarica over Spencer. Be about 2nd and 7. Ball on their own 27-yard line. There's a handoff in the I formation. Another good push. Oh, he stumbled in the runner. He was down.
Yeah, he's down.
The handoff there to Corey Davison. Boy, he had daylight there, Coach. He stumbled a little bit.
Yep, he fell off his own 2 feet.
Got a fumble, then recovery by the Greenway.
So
Pick up a few yards.
instead of a first down, he only got a couple of yards. He had a lot of green grass in front of him. So now it's going to be 3rd and, I'm going to say,
Long one.
a long 2.
One.
It's on the 31 and got to go to what? Be 33? Yeah, I guess, long 1. I'll go with you. So 4:28 to go in the half. 27-7 Villarica. They're in the I formation. There's a handoff to Davison. He had no chance. I mean, none. And boy, was that great pursuit there by number 13 by C.J. Lowe, the junior. Great penetration. That'll make it 4th down.
Coach Jackson, defensive coordinator, is wheeling and dealing now. He brought the house then, by the way.
Got a player down, and that's for Spencer. So U.S. Medic Clinic injury timeout. Don't let an injury or an illness sideline you. U.S. Med Clinic will let you back in the game. U.S. Med Clinic on the corner of Bankhead Highway and Cedar Street in Carrollton. Walk-ins are welcome. 27-7. Villarica leading Spencer. 4 minutes and 1 second to go. In the first half would be 4th and 6 for Spencer on their own 27-yard line. We'll go ahead and take an injury timeout. You're listening to West Georgia High School Football Game of the Week on Great Classics 98.9.
Yeah.
At Park Street Dental, we believe that you and your family deserve exceptional and affordable dental care, so you can have the confident smile to be your best. We offer teeth whitening, routine cleaning, dental implants, extraction, and root canals, as well as free consultations. We have a wide selection of dental plans, and right now you can get $500 off braces. Park Street Dental on South Park Street, just around the corner from Grisham Stadium in Carrollton. Find us on social media at Park Street Dental.
$27-7, 4:01 to go in the first half.
Got the injured player up.
Still, yep, the injured player is up. The crowd gives him a standing ovation. Is that number 52, Coach?
Yes, sir.
That's Israel Charles for the Green Wave. So it's going to be 4th and 6 on their own 27-yard line for the Green Wave. They're going to have to punt it here down 20. 4:01 to go in the half. And really the big play so far on special teams, turnovers have been a factor.
And flags.
And flags, right, penalties. And just the push on the offense and defensive line, to me, has been a huge difference for Billerica.
I agree totally.
Set back the punt for the Green Wave. I believe it's Nelson. It has been all night, and it is. He punts it. It's going to go to the right in the middle of the field and take a good bounce for Spencer. It's going to be down right there on. It'll be 1st and 10 for Billerica on their own 49-yard line. As number 21, DeAndre Witherspoon, down the ball. So 1st and 10, good field position for Billerica. They're up 27-7, 3:38 to go in the half. Coach, what do you expect from the Wildcats on this drive?
A lot of running, very little passing.
Ground and pound, as they say.
Yes, sir.
Pritchett in the gun. He's got 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side, 2 halfbacks with him. He'll hand it off, like Coach said. Big, gigantic hole. Looked like a face mask there. They didn't call it. And look at number 1, Bryson Osby. Takes several players with him, and he's got a first down, a big run, Coach. He churned his legs big time.
He ain't big as a minute. He probably weighs 150 pounds.
147, yes. Yep, and he's 5'5". He's fast and powerful. 1st and 10 on the 24 of Spencer. There's a fake, and it's going to be a quarterback draw by Pritchard, and he's going to be dropped right there at the line of scrimmage. He may lose a yard on the play.
That was a blown play.
Right. 2:58 to go in the half. 27-7, Billerica over the Green Wave here on Great Classics 98.9. So it'll be 2nd and 11. Ball is placed on the 25-yard line. Pritchett passed. Oh, just went off the hands of Isaiah Hare, and he had room to run, Coach.
I don't understand why they're throwing the ball so high. The ball is supposed to be thrown at the belt buckle, right at the numbers.
Pritchett just getting a little up there, I think, getting a little excited. He had him wide open on that slant.
Exactly.
2:35 to go in the half, 27-7. Billerica over Spencer. It's 3rd and 10 on the Spencer 25-yard line. Billerica in the purple, moving to my left. Spencer moving to my right, wearing white. Here's Pritchett. Pass. He's got a man open. Oh, he threw it behind him. Had him open. Pass was intended for Carter Hudgens, and he was open, Coach. He just threw it behind him. Right down the seam. And here the crowd, they want him to go for it. You think they will, Coach? Or you think they'll try a long field goal?
No, sir. They'll go for it. They don't have a field goal kicker to kick it that far.
So it'll be 4th and 10 on the Spencer 25-yard line. 2:25 to go in the half. Billerica leading. The Wildcats leading the Green Wave 27-7 here on Great Classics 98.9. There's Pritchett in a gun, and he's sacked. Number 50 of the Green Wave brought him down, Tyrone Wright. He got great push there, and good job by the Green Wave defense. It's a big victory for them, and now they have a chance to try to cut in the lead with 2:15 to go in the half.
I'm not so sure that number 10 will be the quarterback.
I'm not so sure either, Coach. We'll see.
Yeah, he's coming back in.
Yep, there he is.
There he is.
You're right. So Stevens is still under center now as he replaced Dillard. Dillard started the ball game. 2:15 to go.
I don't know if he's injured or not. Starter.
We'll try to find that out if we can during the half.
You're back under center with the quarterback.
Right. Going to the I formation again. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side in the I. It's a handoff to Davison. He's trying to get around. He is not going anywhere. He's dropped by number 57, Brady Smallwood, along with a couple of his friends. Just great penetration by the defensive line. He had no chance on the run on the far side.
None whatsoever.
6-yard loss.
The cornerback actually turned the play in, and then both linebackers took shots at him.
1:43 to go in the half. 2nd and 16 on their own 30 on their own 28 for Spencer. Down 27-7, 1:30 to go in the half. Here on Great Classics 98.9. We got a timeout. It should be Villa Rica's last timeout, but it shows we'll have one remaining.
Villa Rica didn't take it.
Spencer did? Okay. So Villa Rica took a timeout. So we'll take one too. Villa Rica leads it 27-7 over the Greenway. You're on Great Classics 98.9.
Oh, summertime and the living is easy. Except for the mosquito bites, skin knees, sunburn, poison ivy.
For quick relief from summertime fun, stop by Haney's Drug Corner. They've got the creams, lotions, bandages, tinctures, and medicines, along with the expert advice of a local pharmacist to relieve whatever summer throws at you.
Swimmer's ear, bee stings, poison oak, tick bites.
Haney's Drug Corner on Dixie Street in Carrollton. Your cure for the summertime blues since 1975.
Coming to you live from Sam McIntyre Stadium in Villa Rica, Georgia. Here on Great Classics 98.9, the Villa Rica Wildcats lead Spencer 27-7, 1:18 to go in the half. 2nd and 13 on their own 28 for the Wildcats. There's a pass and it's incomplete. They have another quarterback in the They have another quarterback in the game. Dillard, who started the ball game's back in, and that pass was incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 13, Coach.
Number 4.
Yep, Dillard, yep. Amarian Dillard. And we thought he'd come back to him sooner, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
He's got a nice arm.
Yeah, that's 50% of the equation. Now you got to find somebody to catch it.
So it's going to be 3rd and 13 on their own 28, 1:10 to go in the half. Spencer down 27-7 to Villa Rica. Long way to go. Still anybody's game. Dillard in the gun. He's being chased on the far side. Pass is caught and complete. Good pass and good catch. I think that's enough
terrible.
for a first down, Coach.
That's terrible.
And that's going to be a caught there by Jalen Nelson. Nelson's going to get a first down. That was a big play for the Greenway.
Yes, sir.
We're inside a minute.
Inside a minute to go in the half. Better hustle. Down 20. Got a long way to go. It'll be 1st and 10 on their own 40. Down 27-7. Now he's in the gun. Now the ball is on the ground. It is picked up by Dillard. He's going to get some real estate. He's going to get about 9 on the far side there. So turn something into nothing for Dillard. He seems to give him a spark.
Yes, sir.
McNeil on the tackle. It'll be 2nd
Again,
and
a fumble follows that issue.
McNeil is on the tackle. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Ball placed on the 49. Got to hurry. 20 seconds to go in the half. 3 near side, 1 to the far side. Time is moving. Dillard in the gun. He's looking, standing on his own 40. Still looking. 10 seconds to go in the half. Pass is thrown downfield. He's got a man, but it's going to be intercepted. Going to be intercepted by Walters. Walters comes back up to the 50 and all the way down to the Spencer 48-yard line. He underthrew his man. It was open momentarily, and that is going to end the first half. So Villa Rica leads it 27-7. Spencer scored first on a 90-yard kickoff. 90-yard kickoff touchdown run by Jamie Jackson, and it's been all Villa Rica since. They lead it 20-7 here on Great Classics 98.9.
drawing to an end. John Thornton Buick GMC wants it to be a summer to remember with incredible deals. All month long, take $11,000 off a new 2020 GMC Sierra. Looking for the best compact luxury crossover on the market? John Thornton Buick GMC has the all-new Buick Encore GX at $6,000 off all month long. That's $11,000 off the GMC Sierra and $6,000 off the Buick Encore GX. All month long at John Thornton Buick GMC on Highway 27 in Carrollton. Shop local and shop online at johnthorntonbuickgmc.com.
Is your heating and air system holding on by a thread? Well, summer is here, and so is the heat and humidity. There's no better time to give Dollar a holler and invest in your home comfort. Dollar Heating and Air is offering 0% financing to qualified buyers with payments as low as $52 per month on new systems. Plus, you'll get a 10-year warranty, 1-year seasonal maintenance agreement, and you'll support a local business run by honest and reliable people. So give Dollar a holler today at 770-834-6001.
27-7, Villa Rica in control over Spencer. Here at the half, it's the Agro-America Farm and Construction halftime show. Agro-America Farm and Construction, your one stop for all your AG lawn construction and rental equipment needs on Highway 27. Once again, Villa Rica leading it here on Great Classics 98.9, 27-7 here at the half. Guys, back to you in the studio.
South in Carrollton, and we appreciate Joel Brock and all of his hard work tonight behind the camera. And if you continue watching the Facebook feed for Ballard and Temple, that score is 9-0. How about I turn your mics on, gentlemen? That would help, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Good. South Atlanta, Heard County 13-0 halftime score on that one. Carrollton County 21-3, and then Villa Rica at Spencer right here. 27-7. Villa Rica came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Sounds like they settled down. Apparently they had some jitters early on, timeout 14 seconds into the game. And after that, it was all downhill for the Spencer Green Wave Owl community. Sounds like Villa Rica's got them exactly where they want to, executing on little things. If I had to guess, Spencer's put the ball on the ground once or twice and made some mental errors. And so you got to come out in the third quarter and just kind of put your foot on their throat and do not let up.
And then, like we've said in other games, along about 2 or 3 minutes into the third quarter, get you started and get your others out, and say, "Hey guys, this game is now yours, baby."
That's it.
And don't you play like the game is 0-0 as far as you're concerned.
That's it.
And go score another touchdown or two.
You don't let up.
No, you see, and folks, that's something I don't think some people understand. You start letting up, especially early in the season, you're asking for it as the season goes along, because other people will say, "Oh, so they kind of let it go at the middle of the third on," and then they come out and lay one on you.
You got to condition yourself to be a full-quarter football team somehow. So when it does matter, it's there. Also get your team. The most important, there's 2 5-minute periods that are the most important of football games. That's the first 5 minutes of the first half and the first 5 minutes of the second half.
And you're right. And see, there's so much that goes on, especially in the locker room, especially at halftime. There is so much that goes on.
High School Marching Wildcat Band, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your attention and continued support of the Villa Rica Marching Wildcat. Let's try that again. The Villa Rica Marching Wildcat Band. Thank you.
So the score here to get ready to start the third quarter here. Villanova out. Villanova. I'm thinking basketball. Villa Rica is up 27-7 over the Spencer Green Wave. That's the second time tonight I've done that. That's okay. And
when we first moved here, way back when, my grandmother called it Rica's Villa.
Well, I tell you what, we're getting ready for the kickoff here to start the second half. And here we go. The ball is kicked off.
Offside.
And we've got offside already. Well, that's frustrating as number 30 kicked it off for the Green Wave, and that's Brandon Reyes. Poor Reyes, he had a nice kick there. Got a lot of leg into that.
He did.
He's going to have to do it again and 5 yards back, and again another mistake, another penalty. Another penalty to start here. We start the second half almost like the first half in a way. A penalty. If you're Villa Rica, you do not want the turnover. If you're Spencer, you want it big time. 27-7. Reyes will go ahead and do it over again. Can't tell who's out there to receive the kick for Villa Rica.
One is
looks like, is it McKee one of them?
Yes, sir. McKee's the other.
Is it Osby the other?
Yes, sir.
McKee and Osby will be back. Your eyes are better than mine. 27-7. Here we go from the 35. Pretty good kick. McKee, it's going to come to him. He's going to pick it up at the 18. Now he's at the 30, 35, 40, 45. Makes a cut. Makes a few miss, and he's right at midfield on the near side, just before the hash mark. He was brought down there by number 23, Gary Gaither. And boy, that's an excellent return there by McKee, Coach.
Yeah, it was. He used his blocking well. He went from one side to the other.
As you would say, north-south instead of east-west, correct?
That's right.
All right, 11:46 to go in the third quarter, 27-7.
Well, see,
Great Classics 98.
The stadium is laid out east and west, not north and south.
That's correct. There's another. It's a nice run up the middle. About a gain of 7 on the play. Good push on the offensive line.
Guess who that was?
Osby.
Osby got a cramp too.
And Osby is down, and we'll let the training staff attend to him. This is a U.S. Medic Clinic injury timeout. Don't let an injury on this sideline you. U.S. Medic Clinic will get you back in the game. U.S. Medic Clinic on the corner of Bankhead Highway and Cedar Street in Carrollton. Walk-ins are welcome. 27-7. Villa Rica out front over Spencer. 11:25 to go in the third quarter. They're wearing the purple tops and yellow bottoms. And they're moving to my left and
referred to mostly around here, LSU purple and gold.
LSU purple and gold, yeah. Got a little yellow in. I'm a Michigan grad. I got to give it a little bit of yellow in there, Coach.
The reason for that is you got Carrollton down here has got gold pants as well.
Okay.
Now this kid that's injured has cramps in both legs, so it's not serious. He just needs to get the cramps out of his legs. There's several ways you do that. One I found a long time ago was just a jar of mustard. Open your mouth, squirt it in.
Do they have mustard on the sideline?
Oh heck yeah! When I was here, we did. The other is pickle juice, the saline solution, and the other is eating watermelon on like Wednesday night, popsicles on Thursday night, and then playing on Friday.
So we need to get that mustard in them.
That's it.
I tell you what, I've had a lot of cramps in my life, and that's exactly my go-to. So hopefully here Osby will be all right. And it'll be look like good run there, good push on the offensive line. 6 yards will be 2nd and 4 on the 44 of Spencer will resume play. 27-7. Villa Rica leading the Green Wave here on Great Classics. 98.9 will throw it back to the studio momentarily.
Let's give all these girls a big hand.
Are you stuck in a dead-end job? Tired of living month to month on that little paycheck? Get some skills that qualify you for jobs that pay you what you're worth. Kickstart your career at West Georgia Tech with courses in welding, diesel equipment, automotive technology, industrial systems, and HVAC. Skills you can put to work in a career that pays. Good companies need skilled workers. Call 855-887-9482. That's 855-887-9482. Or visit westgatech.edu to apply today. West Georgia Tech. Kickstart your career.
Hand off to McKee. 35, breaks a tackle. 30, cuts to the sideline. He's going to be brought down at the 25-yard line. That'll be good for a first down by number 22, Dre Duncan. And Villa Rica, after the timeout, got a great run by McKee. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on the Spencer 26-yard line. We have another player that's down. That is a U.S. Medic Clinic injury timeout. Don't let an injury on the sideline you. U.S. Med Clinic will get you back in the game. U.S. Med Clinic on the corner of Bankhead Highway and Cedar Street in Carrollton. Walk-ons are welcome. And that is a Pioneer Ford first down. And I tell you what, our first down sponsor is Pioneer Ford on Highway 27 in Bremen. For sales and service, experience the difference at the award-winning Pioneer Ford. You know, there have been a lot of first downs in this game, Coach. There has not.
No.
I mean, we've had a lot of points, just not a lot of first downs.
Well, technically, you're given a first down on a long run.
That's true.
That
yeah.
scores.
Yeah,
but,
that's true.
But you know, this is the coach's nightmare. Flags and cramps. And it doesn't matter how hot it is. Everybody's had to play in the same temperature. But what matters is what you do with your body, not on Friday, but on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And if you do the right things, you gain enough fluids in your body that you don't have cramps.
Well, I tell you what, Pioneer Ford's ready for the players not to have cramps, so we can announce them on every first down we get here for the home team, which is Villa Rica this evening. It's going to take a couple of guys to get the player up. Who is that? I can't tell yet.
68.
Number 68 for Villa Rica. I'm not sure if this one is a cramp. Thomas Daniels, the junior. It's a big kid, 6'3" and 330.
Every bit of it.
And he's limping, and that's every bit of it. We're getting ready to go here. 11:09 to go in the third quarter here on Great Classics 98.9, 27-7. Villa Rica out in front. They've got it 1st and 10 on the Spencer 26-yard line. There's a fake on a pitch.
Should have pitched it.
He sure should have. Pritchett decided to keep it, and he had McKee, and McKee had a big gain. He lost a couple on that, Coach. It looks like it's going to be 2nd and 12. Ball is placed on the Spencer 27-yard line, so that's right. 2nd and 12. Ball on the 27. 10:48 to go in the third quarter. Villa Rica out in front of the Green Wave, 27-7. There's a handoff by Pritchett. There goes McKee, still on his feet. He's already down to the 8-yard line on the near sideline. Brought down by number 12, Randall Dixon. And McKee again on a big gain. And McKee runs a little bit similar to Bryson Osby, doesn't he?
Yes, sir, he does.
They're like twins on the field. It wasn't for the number, I wouldn't be able to tell them apart. We've got another injured player here, and that is a Spencer player on the near sideline. So once again, we have a U.S. Medic Clinic injury timeout. Don't let an injury on the sideline U.S. Med Clinic will get you back in the game. U.S. Med Clinic on the corner of Bankhead Highway and Cedar Street in Carrollton. Walk-ins are welcome. And that is, again, a Pioneer Ford first down. It'll be 1st and goal on a Spencer 8 for Villa Rica. And again, our first down sponsor is Pioneer Ford and Highway 27 in Bremen. For sales and service, experience the difference at the award-winning Pioneer Ford. And just want to let you know the West Georgia High School Games of the Week, they're brought to you by Addison Smith Residential Services, Advantage Office Solutions, Clayton Pharmacy, Dollar Heating and Air, Don Rich Ford, Georgia Vision Institute, Haney's Drugs Corner, Metal Pros, Park Street Dental, Scott Evans Chrysler Dodge and Nissan, Turner Pharmacy, West Georgia Technical College, Great Classics 98.9. Thanks all of our great sponsors. And now we're getting ready to resume play, Coach. 27-7, 10:28 to go in the third quarter. More running for Villa Rica, I have a feeling.
Yes, sir.
There's the handoff. Stopped at line of scrimmage. Looks like he might be dropped off for a loss there. Is McKee. Good penetration there by number 50.
Brought down by number 13.
And number 13. Tyrone Knight brought him down. Tyrone Wright, along with Keyshawn Sampton. Good penetration there by the Green Wave.
Well, they went from a 4-man front to a 6-man front. That's what caused the issue.
So do you think maybe on this down here, Pritchett and company, do you think are you looking for maybe a delayed draw?
Nah, it'll be a short pass.
Short pass. Let's see if Coach is right. I bet he is.
Oh, they're going to run it.
They are going to run it, but I wasn't right either. And boy, look at McKee churn them legs. He's down to the 3-yard line again. He's brought down by Sampton. And also number 17, Xavion Ross. So it's going to be 3rd and goal on the 3, Coach. What do you expect here?
Same play.
You expect more McKee?
Yes, sir.
Let's see if that's what Pritchett and company do. 9:12 to go in the third quarter, 27-7. Villa Rica comfortably out front. There's a handoff to McKee. I don't think he's going to make it. He's not. He's short. I think he's short.
He is just outside the goal line.
He's outside the goal line, Coach. It's going to be 4th and goal, and I'm not a gambler, but if I was, I think they're going for it.
Oh, sure.
8:50 to go in the half, 27-7. Villa Rica leading the Green Wave. 2 to the near side. Pritchett still in the gun. He's got McKee with him. Big play defense here for Spencer. They got to have it. And guess what? He faked it. It was a great fake, and Pritchard scored the touchdown. Boy, he fooled everybody, didn't he, Coach?
Yes, he did.
He didn't fool you, though. With that score, Southland Insurance will make another donation to the West Georgia Fellowship here for Spencer. They got to have athletes.
And guess what?
And you know what? We want to give a shout out to Gray and Susan Hewitt. We didn't get a chance to do that tonight at Southland Insurance for making donation to the West Georgia Fellowship of Christian Athletes for every point scored by Villa Rica in tonight's contest. Auto owners and Southland Insurance multi-policy discounts for every part of the game. Brown made the extra point. That'll make it 34-7 Villa Rica with 8:31 to go in the third quarter here on Great Classics 98.9, your home for West Georgia High School football. Coach, you were right. Just running it down their throat.
Clock ate up a bunch of time.
Ate up a bunch of time, and if you're Spencer, you've just got to let Dillard come out and wing it.
That's it.
I mean, there's really just no choice here, and then what do you? I mean, if you score quickly, you've got to have a quick stop, or do you try an onside kick because you're not? By the time you get the ball back again, there's going to be a little time at the end of the quarter. I mean, they can't stop the run, whether it's Osby or McKee. I mean, this is exactly what you talked about in the pregame.
I mean, that's been the scenario for Villa Rica football. I almost said Villanova football.
You know what? Whoa, Nelly on that one. So Arnell will go ahead and kick it off. And let's see who's back there for Jamie Jackson is definitely back there, and it's not going to come to him, though. It's going to come to number 21, Witherspoon. He's over the 20. He's at the 23. He's brought down there by number 19. Brought down there by Rafe Lawson. Sophomore, 5'9", 141. So 141 pounds. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Green Wave on their own 24-yard line. They got a lot of work to do, down 34-7.
Yes, sir. Right now they're playing just to not get anybody hurt.
I see they have Stevens, who played quarterback earlier, Coach. He's out on the near side, standing on the 20, so Dillard is back under center, and they're going 5 wide. So they're going to try to spread the Wildcats out in the 3-4.
Yes, sir.
8:08 to go in the half.
Flag
in the
down.
third quarter, excuse me, in the half.
Flag down.
Flag is down. Dillard throws it. Oh, it's dropped. Good throw there by Dillard. Number 8 had it. Hoskins, he just wasn't able to hold on to it.
Right.
Now it's going to be 2nd 10 on the 24, but I think there's a flag on the play, Coach.
There is.
Thought you said that to me while I was multitasking here. At my age, it's getting more difficult. We'll wait for the official to...
He's trying to communicate with the guy who threw the flag.
Right. It looks like legal procedure, and it is. So what do? Do they decline that, or do you think they'll take it?
Probably. Well, they walked him off.
Well, I tell you. So it'll be 1st and 15 on their own 19-yard line. They got to go to the 34 for a first down, and some more 5 wide, I expect here.
Yes, sir.
7:59 to go in the third quarter. Villa Rica out in front of Spencer, 34-7. Opening weekend. High school football here in the great state of Georgia. There's Dillard in the gun. He'll step up. Looking, finds someone along the far sideline, and I think it's caught.
Great catch. Great catch.
What a catch.
Great catch.
Who got that? We'll see. I know that Ziegler was on the coverage, and he did a good job, Coach.
He did. But that he just got out jumped.
Who caught that ball?
13.
It was Sampson, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
You know what? There's not a lot of positives for the Green Wave tonight, but I tell you what, Keyshawn Sampson's one of them.
Yes, sir.
He's played a heck of a ball game. That'll be a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 on their own 47 for the Green Wave. Ball in the far hash mark, 3 near side, 1 to the far side, 7:25 to go in the third quarter. The down 34-7. Dillard will take off. He'll break a tackle, then he's finally brought down by a few. Brought down on the 46-yard line of Villa Rica. He got 6 yards, and he's brought down by a couple of ball players there for the Wildcats. So it's going to be actually 2nd and a long 3. 6:56 to go in the third quarter. The Green Wave need points and need it in a hurry. They're down 34-7. 6:49 to play. 3 near side, 1 to the far side. Trying to spread them out. Actually, 2, they're going 5 wide, 2 on the far side. Here's Dillard looking. He's got a lot of time. Steps on the far sideline. Pass is caught down the far sideline of the field. That'll be good for a first down. That looked like number 11, Jalen Nelson, caught that for a first down. He had a lot of time, Coach.
Well, they made him. The backs made a mistake. The quarterback broke to the outside, and he come up to stop him, and he just threw the ball over his head.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Green Wave on the Villa Rica 26-yard line. 6:20 to go. And the third quarter, they're still going 2 to the near side, 3 to the far side. Dillard looking. He's got time. He'll throw it. Oh, it was intended for one of his receivers, and it went off a defensive back there for Villa Rica. I couldn't tell who that was on the far sideline.
You know, one of the things that old coaches used to do is tip the ball. 2 people run at them. You tip. The first person tips the ball. The second person intercepts the ball. And they've not done that in a while. We'll start doing that here. But that's exactly what took place. That's the 5th time that's taken place tonight, and no interception.
Ziegler had a chance at the interception. It went off him last before the ball hit the ground. We're still 5 wide. 3 to the near side, 2 to the far side. We've got an official's whistle here. 6:09 to play in the third quarter. Spencer down 34-7. I like this strategy, going 5 wide. You've got to do it, and you've got to go no huddle here.
Yes.
You're just down too many. The clock is your enemy. There's a bad snap. Dillard Dillard picked it up. He's trying to get out of the way. He does a great job, and now he's going to lose yardage. Great penetration there.
Another flag.
Another flag brought down by number 36 there for the Wildcats. Jaden Dobbs on the play. Got a flag on the play, and let's see. I think it's going to be holding, but we will find out. Well, I tell you, Dillard did a good time to buy himself time, but he had no chance. It is going to be against Spencer. Let's find out what it is. It is holding. So that's going to back him up even further. That's the thing about it, Coach. When you have a quarterback that's not going to get rid of the ball and holds on to it, your offensive line is going to hold.
Exactly right.
I think you've got to make your read and let it go. But let's see. That's going to make it 2nd and forever. Let's see. Ball is placed on the 36-yard line of Villa Rica. 5:55 to go. They're down 34-7. They got to get to the 15-yard line for a first down, 2nd and forever. Here's Dillard looking, sets up the screen, but it's dropped. And Davison wasn't getting anywhere neither. Now we've got a flag on the play. It's going to be a personal foul, isn't it,
Yes,
Coach?
sir. Late hit.
Golly. If you're Villa Rica, that was not a good penalty. Oh, my goodness. Big mistake there. You bailed out Spencer, and you're going to give him a first down on a play that he dropped it, and the play was over.
It didn't blow the whistle, though. So in his eyes, it was a fumble.
Right. I thought I heard the whistle from here, but I'm old, so I may not have heard it.
Yeah, but you ain't quite my age yet.
So they'll mark that off. It will be a first down for the Green Wave, and they need them, and they need points in a hurry, down 34-7. 5:42 to go in the third quarter. Here on Great Classics 98.9, the West Georgia High School football game of the week. It's not going to be a first down. It's a personal foul. Oh, that's right. You're right. It did get up. What am I doing? Yes. They have an automatic first down, but that's not in this case.
Right.
So it's going to be 2nd. Ball is placed on the 33-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 17. Dillard looking, sets up the screen. Actually, looked like a slant, but it could have been a screen. Davison dropped that one also. He had him open. He actually could have had a good game.
That's a little circle pattern. They run the back out of the backfield right over where the center snapped the ball about 5 yards deep.
It looks like a screen when they initially set it up. Kind of passing the flat. So now it's 3rd and 17 on their own, on the Villa Rica, 33-yard line. 5:29 to go in the third quarter. 34-7. Villa Rica out in front of Spencer.
This is the longest ball game.
I bet it's 9:45. That's my guess. I don't know my watch.
9:43. 2 minutes to 4:10.
Squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. Dillard in the gun, 3rd and 17 on his own 33. 5 wide, he sets up, pass is thrown, and it wasn't a good one to Davison. It was kind of high and wide. He wasn't able to hang on to it. Now it's 4th down, and you got to go for it.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you got to start throwing it deep and taking chances. Well, on 4th down, you just have you've got to throw the ball deep. I mean, these screen passes, they're trying to negate the rush, Coach, and it's not working.
Exactly.
5:24 to go in the third quarter. 4th and 17 on the Villa Rica 33 for Spencer. Long way to go for that first down. They got to get to the 15-yard line. They're moving to my right. They're wearing white pants, white shirt. And Villa Rica in their look-alike LSU uniforms. Here we go. Snap. Dillard steps up. Looks like it's going to be a quarterback draw, and he's not going to make it. He's not going to come close. He's brought down by number 3, Javion Ziegler, and number 20, Anthony Najaye.
Yep.
And it's going to be Villa Rica will take over. Looks like we have an injury here. So we're back to that U.S. Medic Clinic injury timeout. Don't let an injury on the sideline you. U.S. Medic Clinic will get you back in the game. U.S. Medic Clinic on the corner of Bankhead Highway and Cedar Street in Carrollton. Walk-ins are welcome. 5:14 to go in the third quarter. 34-7, Villa Rica out in front. They'll take over 1st and 10 on their own 27-yard line.
Number 7, Kobe Nally in the game at quarterback.
You see Kobe Nally, do you expect any change in the offense, or are they just going to pound and ground, Coach?
Pound and ground.
So Kobe Nally will come in, the junior, 6'1", 150. I bet he is thrilled. Get a chance to play some quarterback. 3 in the near side, 1 to the far side. Looks like, I think it's McKee to the right of him. The junior running back, 5'7", 145. There's a handoff to him. I don't know if that is McKee.
It is.
Is it? Yep, it is. I was right. Got 9-10 yards on the play, and he took about 3 defenders with him.
Yes, sir.
Ty McKee is really strong in the legs.
He's making it real hard to have a MVP, if you will, at the end of the game.
You know, you hit him high, he's just going to keep going. I mean, you've got to get him wrapped up lower. You have no chance. It'll be 2nd and 1 on their own 27 as Villa Rica. 4:55 to go in the third quarter. Out in front, 34-7. Here on Great Classics 98.9.
First measurement of the year.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Oh, my. Nah, that's going to be a first down. That's going to be a Pioneer Ford first down. You know what? I thought I was thinking the same thing you were, Coach. I was thinking we were going to get our first measurement of the year. You're right as always. 1st and 10 then. Excuse me, on their own 37. There's a handoff. There it goes, 45, 50. There goes Harbison. Harbison's going to get a first down. That'll be a Pioneer Ford first down. He'll take it all the way down to the 48-yard line of Villa Rica. Of the Green Wave. And that's Shingles, John Tavius Shingles on the tackle for Spencer. And that's another Pioneer Ford first down for Villa Rica. I know I said it a second ago, but I thought I'd say it again. Give Pioneer Ford some love, which they deserve. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the Spencer 48-yard line on the wide receiver. What do you call that little handoff on the wide receiver? 4 to the far side, nobody to the near side. McKee now goes in motion.
Green.
Think it's a screen? No, it's not. Fooled you, Coach. Actually fooled me, too. Nally on the keeper, and he's tackled right there at the 50, lost yards. Number 22, Dre Duncan. We've called his name a few times tonight. He's done pretty well.
Spencer read the screen real well and brought a cornerback up in between the blockers, and that's the reason quarterback had to pull it back down and try to run.
That's a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 from midfield. 3:52 to go in the third quarter. 34-7. Villa Rica out in front. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. McKee next to Kobe Nally, who just took over quarterback this first series of the night. There's a pitch to McKee. 45, down the 40, 43, 42. Brought down by number 1, James Smyer. Picked up 7 on that, Coach, I think. Now 6.
Still ain't blown the whistle yet.
Duncan also gets credit for the tackle. Dre Duncan, we've called his name a number of times tonight. You know what, Coach? I'm going to call that 3rd and 5. No, I can't call that 3rd and 5. Yeah, it is 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 on the Spencer 43-yard line. That's right. 3 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Oh, he was going to pick it up. Was Nally was going to throw the screen, Coach, and he's dropped for a loss. A poor thing. He was in no man's land when he had no chance once he dropped it. Oh, my goodness. I felt sorry for him, Coach. It looked like, you know what? Do you remember the 1972 Super Bowl when Gary Yepremian was going to throw it?
Yeah.
And then he didn't have it in his hand. He lost it. Yeah. That poor Nally, that's kind of what happened to him there.
It is a very human night.
It is, and they can't help it. The ball's slippery. So they'll punt it does Villa Rica. And they get it off. And it's a fair catch. Oh, he fumbled it. He's going to pick it up on the 23-yard line. Does number 26. He fumbled it, was Rashawn Rhodes. And number 93, that Brian Fry, punted the football. And with 2:07 to go in the third quarter, Spencer down 34-7. They'll take over 1st and 10 on their own 23-yard line. Coach, it's been a slow-paced game tonight with all the penalties.
Yes, sir. I mean, it is 9:47. They start at 7:30, 9:50.
You know, the good news for you, Coach, is you've only got a little bit to go home. I've got quite a drive.
Well, like you said, you get on the interstate and make it much simpler.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I don't know. You can't get any simpler for you. To the near side. Here's a quarterback. Dillard looking, throws. Was it complete or did he drop it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they ruled.
Incomplete.
It is incomplete. He didn't have it. Number 10 there was intended for Quay Stevens. He just wasn't able to hang on to it on the near sideline.
I'm afraid this old boy that's on the sideline with stripes on his shirt.
What?
His first game, I guess.
1:55 to go in the third quarter. 34-7. Villa Rica comfortably out in front here on Great Classics 98.9. 2nd and 10 from their own 22. 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. They're spreading them out. Davison next to Dillard. Dillard rolls out to the far side, throws a pass. Incomplete. Wasn't a good one. He tried to get it over to Keyshawn Sampson. He was behind him. He had no chance.
1 minute, 40 seconds remain. 41.
You know, you almost got to just, it's so hard when you're running like that, Coach. You just kind of set your feet a little bit when you throw it.
You got to square your shoulders to line
Right.
of scrimmage.
Right.
And he did not. He was running toward the far sideline and threw it kind of sidearm. You can't do that.
3rd and 10 on their own 22 for Spencer. 1:41 to go in the third quarter. Villa Rica out in front, 34-7 here.
Got a flag again.
Do we have man
downfield.
down? See, I see it now. You're on Great Classics 98.9. It's going to be 3rd and forever. Ball's going to be placed on their own 18-yard line, and they've got to go to the 33 for the first down. So,
Well, at least it ain't 2 axle greasings.
so it'll be 3rd and a couple axle greasings, as Coach would say. 3rd and 15. 1:40 to go in the third quarter. There's a pass in a flat. It's dropped. Dropped by Davison, and now we've got a bunch of flags again. Laundry all over the field. I think Spencer's one frustrated football team right
Yes,
now.
sir. Yes, sir.
Let's see what they call that. I thought I saw something late at the end of the play. Is this a personal foul, maybe?
Probably. Maybe ejection.
Someone is leaving the ball game, Coach. Number 52, Israel Charles. We'll find out here momentarily. 1:33 to go in the quarter, 34-7. Villa Rica out in front of the Green Wave. It's the Wildcats' night so far. We have a personal foul. That's what it was after the play. Sportsmanlike conduct is what we have after the play.
And declined.
And
At least they didn't throw him out.
No, they did not. I don't think they did, Coach. No. Which is good. 1:33 to go in the quarter. Offsetting penalties now.
No.
Well, we'll get to the second one here in a minute. We'll just take our sweet old time. Let's see what they have here. Is it maybe offsetting personal fouls? I didn't see anything the Wildcats did in that category, Coach. it's 4th down. The Wildcat, they got a punt. There's no question about that.
Cannot play when the Green Wave from Spencer has the ball. Thank you.
So you're right, Coach. The penalty was declined. So it's going to be 4th down and 15 on their own.
19, 18.
19, that's correct. Thank you. Thank you for that. 34-7. Villa Rica leading Spencer, if you just joined us. The Green Wave, believe it or not, scored on the first play of the game on a 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by Jamie Jackson. Are they going for it here?
Yes, sir. Why not?
I guess why not? You're right. Thank you.
Timeout.
We're going to get a timeout?
Spencer.
Or is that Villa Rica?
Spencer.
Spencer it is. You're right. Well, let's take a timeout. Here on Great Classics 98.9, Villa Rica leading the Green Wave 34-7, 124 to go in the third quarter.
Every athlete needs the best vision possible, and you do too. As West Georgia's premier eye center, Georgia Vision Institute is here to help. We have glasses and custom fit contacts, well checks, and dry eye treatment with Drs. Ortiz and Wilcox. Georgia Vision Institute can perform advanced cataract surgery right here in West Georgia, so no need to make that long drive to Atlanta. From basic eye care to cataract surgery with Drs. Yancey and Berry, we are the clear choice for your family. In Bremen, Carrollton, and Villa Rica, and GeorgiaVisionInstitute.com.
All right, here, coming to you live from Sam McIntyre Stadium in Villa Rica, Georgia. Here on Great Classics 98.9, the West Georgia High School football games of the week. And I'll tell you what, it'll be 4th down for the Green Wave. They're down 34-7, 124 to go in the third quarter. 4th and 15 on their own 19. They've changed their mind during the timeout, Coach. They decided to punt the football. So they'll go ahead and do that. Nelson will punt it. He gets it away. It's not a good punt at all. Get away from the ball if you're Villa Rica. It even takes a Villa Rica bounce, and the ball is down on the 25-yard line. So that was a 6-yard punt. And the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10 on the Green Wave 25-yard line. You know, he kind of rolled out and looked up. Do you think he lost track?
No,
the
sir.
Ball,
No, sir. I think what he did is kick the bottom of the ball instead of the top of the ball. That's a rugby soccer style sideways kick. So you have to kick the ball either in the middle or the top of the ball to get it to go forward.
Looked like he took a peek downfield to see if he thought about running it, and maybe that was part of his problem also. All right, here we go. Handoff.
New back.
Yes, it's a new back. I believe it's number 25, Emmanuel Mullins on the carry, 5'8", 190 junior. He got a gain of 7 there, Coach. Good push on the offensive line. It'll be 2nd and 3 on the 18-yard line of Spencer. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Villa Rica out in front, 34-7. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side, 2 backs. And it looks like Pritchett's back in at quarterback, Coach.
Yeah, he is.
And there goes McKee, and he's got another 1st down, and he has a huge hole. He's going to be down to the 8-yard line of Spencer. That's a Pioneer Ford 1st down, sir.
He's down inside 10 for 1st down.
Brought down by a couple of Green Wave there. It takes a couple to bring McKee down.
Yes, sir.
God, it just amazes me, as small as he is.
Caleb Starnes on that left side.
That left side of the offensive line is getting a great push. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Let's see if they get the playoff. They do. Screen pass out to McKee on the far side. He's looking, he's scooting, he's dancing, and he's going to be stopped right there at the 10, and that will end the third quarter. So, we'll get ready to start the fourth quarter here. We'll take a break on Great Classics 98.9 with Villa Rica leading it 34-7 over the Spencer Green Wave. Be back in a few.
Summer is drawing to an end. John Thornton Buick GMC wants it to be a summer to remember with incredible deals. All month long, take $11,000 off a new 2020 GMC Sierra. Looking for the best compact luxury crossover on the market? John Thornton Buick GMC has the all-new Buick Encore GX at $6,000 off all month long. That's $11,000 off the GMC Sierra and $6,000 off the Buick Encore GX. All month long at John Thornton Buick GMC on Highway 27 in Carrollton. Shop local and shop online at johnthorntonbuickgmc.com.
At Park Street Dental, we believe that you and your family deserve exceptional and affordable dental care, so you can have the confident smile to be your best. We offer teeth whitening, routine cleaning, dental implants, extraction, and root canals, as well as free consultations. We have a wide selection of dental plans, and right now you can get $500 off braces. Park Street Dental on South Park Street, just around the corner from Grisham Stadium in Carrollton. Find us on social media at Park Street Dental.
You're listening to high school football coverage
on Great Classics 98.9 WWGA Tallapoosa.
Welcome back to Sam McIntyre Stadium in Billerica, Georgia. Billerica here leading it 34-7 to start the fourth quarter over the Spencer Green Wave. And Coach, it's been a one-sided game just running the football.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The 2nd and 10 on the 10-yard line of Spencer. There's a handoff up the middle. And we've got a flag on the play. Harbison is the runner. He is the ball carrier. Nice hard run by Harbison. Brought down by a couple of Green Wave. And we have another flag on the play. And it's been that kind of night. And Caleb Jones is one of the folks that brought down the ball carrier. We'll see what the penalty is again.
Ten-yard holding penalty.
It's a holding penalty on Billerica.
Imagine that.
Who could see that coming, right?
Right.
It happens. First week of the new year. So now it's going to make it 2nd and long. Ball is on the 17. Pritchett looking, stops, pops. Was that ball caught?
Yes, sir, it was caught.
Sure was.
Oh, no,
he
it said incomplete.
I thought he had it for a second,
did too.
didn't you? TJ Harbison, Pritchett had him. I guess he didn't. I guess it touched the turf before it touched his hand.
Yeah. No. Both of them are positioned to make the call. So
I think it was a catch personally, and I know you do too. All right, well, it's going to be 3rd down and goal on a 16-yard line. 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side, got a back. There's the fumble on the snap. Pritchett will pick it up and throw it away wisely. That's incomplete near the near sideline there to number 12, Carter Hudgens. And now it's 4th down. Do you think they'll try the field goal now?
No, sir.
I don't think so either, but I thought I'd ask. So it'll be 4th and goal on the Spencer 16-yard line, 11:38 to go in the fourth quarter, 34-7. Villarica out in front of Spencer.
I think it'll be a running play.
Do you really?
Yes, sir.
We'll see. You've been spot on about 90% tonight.
Pass now.
Well, we all, it's hard to tell sometimes. There's a pass. Oh, it was almost intercepted by number 3, Jamie Jackson. He had green grass in front of him. He might have scored his 2nd touchdown of the night. And then it was dropped by number 2, TJ Harbison. So it could have went either way. Nevertheless, Spencer will take over 1st and 10 on their own 16-yard line, down 34-7, 11:32 in the quarter to go in the game, actually, excuse me. 11:32 to go in the fourth quarter. Our games of the week are brought to you by Addison Smith Residential Services Advantage Office Solutions, Clayton Pharmacy, Dollar Heating and Air, Don Rich Ford, Georgia Vision Institute, Haney's Drug Corner, Metal Pros, Park Street Dental, Scott Evans Chrysler, Dodge Jeep and Nissan, Turner Pharmacy, and West Georgia Technical College. 5 wide, steps up in the pocket. He's going to be no, he gets away. Amazing job. He would have been sacked. It's not going to be a sack. Looked like a new quarterback in there, Coach.
Number 4, is it?
I thought, I couldn't tell. Is that still, no, is it?
10? No, it's not 10.
16, it was, yes, I was right. It's Henley, Janie Henley. So Henley's in, we're going 5 wide. There's Henley with it. Steps up, he's looking, he's got plenty of time. He's going to take off near the near sideline, go out of bounds around the 20. We'll see where they mark him. I believe they're going to mark him at the 21, but we'll see. So it's going to be 3rd and about 7 or 8. Why did they mark him on the 19?
He picked a flag up, too. I don't understand that either.
Why did they mark you? You went out of bounds on the 21. Either I can't see. I know he went out of bounds on the 21. But that's okay. If you're Villa Rica, you're like, whatever. You're like, whatever. Mark it there. If you're Spencer, we need every yard we can get. It'll be 3rd and 9. Ball is on the 19-yard line. Here's Haney back to pass. Excuse me. It's knocked down right at the line of scrimmage. Excuse me, Henley. And now it'll be 4th downs for Spencer. And that was Brown on the breakup on that. He got a lot of push.
He's big enough to push it.
No question about that. Great job by Brown and company. It'll be 4th and long. Ball is on the 19-yard line. Got to get to the 28 for the 1st down. And you're down 34-7 with 10-14 left in the game. Arthur Green Wave. You might as well go for it, but I think they're going to punt it. They are. So when Nelson's set to punt and Todrick Walters is set to receive, the junior, standing on the 50-yard line. They need a good punt here, does the Green Wave. Much better punt's a line drive. It's going to take a good bounce. And Villa Rica just goes ahead and gets away from it. And it's down right there on the 46-yard line. It was down by number 13.
Got a flag.
Sean Sampton. And who could see that coming? We have another flag.
Whatever it is on 27.
14 seconds remaining.
So
Guess not.
We have a flag. It is down on the 23-yard line. Makes somebody maybe drop their laundry on accident. That's my guess. It's the only thing I can assume. It's just sitting there in between the hash marks on the 23-yard line. Villa Rica will take over 1st and 10 on their own 46-yard line. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. I think Nally's back in at quarterback. He is. He'll hand off to number 25. That is Mullins. He got a nice gain there. Good push.
Now he hands off to Mullins. He takes it up about 5-6 yards.
It's about 5 yards. It'll be now on the Green Wave 49-yard line. And, Coach, you're just going to run this clock out, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
28 on the tackle.
And try to get snap it at 20 seconds.
Satterwhite was on the tackle. Man in motion. There's a handoff again. That's that same man there, Mullins. Looks like he got a yard on the play. To about 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. The ball is on the 47 of Spencer. 9:15 to play in the 4th quarter. 34-7 Villa Rica over Spencer. Here on Great Classics 98.9. Part of the Gradic Sports Network. Here's the pitch, near side to number 25. That is Mullins again. I think he's got a Pioneer Ford 1st down, and he does. Then number 55 on the tackle, that was Rike Magruder. And that is a Pioneer Ford first down, be 1st and 10 on the Spencer 42-yard line, 8:48 to go in the fourth quarter. Villa Rica out in front, 34-7. Nally with the signals. Got a man emotional. Hand it off to him, actually, number 6, Dunson. Dunson breaks a couple of tackles, made a little nifty move. He was brought down there on a 31-yard line by number 26, Rayshawn Rhodes. That's going to be a Pioneer Ford first down for the home team, and that also is a U.S. Medic Clinic injury timeout. Don't let an injury or illness sideline you. U.S. Medic Clinic will get you back in the game. U.S. Medic Clinic on the corner of Bankhead Highway and Cedar Street in Carrollton. Walk-ins are always welcome. As we have an injury on the 40-yard line, it's one of Villa Rica players, coach?
No,
is that a Spencer player? I'm
Spencer
sorry,
player.
it is a Spencer player. So go ahead and we'll take a timeout. Villa Rica leading it 34-7 over Spencer here on Great Classics 98.9.
At Addison Smith, we know more than just heating and air. We can help with plumbing too. Finding a plumber you trust seems impossible, but we have the answer. When you call Addison Smith anytime, day or night, you'll always speak to a live person. And when technicians arrive at your home, you'll have the comfort of knowing they're backed by a company you can trust. Rely on the safety and assurance of Addison Smith. Call Addison Smith Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing at 770-832-9006. Addison Smith, giving you more since 1954.
Villa Rica leading at 34-7 is the injured player for Spencer is Xavion Ross. It's a Pioneer Ford first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for Villa Rica on the Spencer 32-yard line as Colby Nally is in at quarterback. He's still in at quarterback, and he's got Emmanuel Mullins with him in the background. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. 8:15 to go in the fourth quarter, 34-7. Nally's on the quarterback draw. He's going to get close to the first down. Good run. He got to the 26-yard line. See, James Smyer brought him down, along with a couple of Green Wave there. So that's going to be 2nd and what? 1? 2nd and 1. The ball will be on the 26-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Excuse me, it's 2nd and 5. What am I doing these again? I'm getting an eye exam this Wednesday morning, Coach, at 7:30 in the morning. There goes Mullins.
That's a first down for you.
And that's a first down, and that's a Pioneer Ford first down, Coach. He'll be inside the 20. See, number 13 brought him down. Kayshawn Sampton, one of the bright spots for Villa Rica tonight. Spencer tonight.
Yes.
Apologize
Yes.
for that. I'm going colorblind here. So 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Handoff. Good run. Down to about the 19-yard line. What was that on the carry? Was that number 6?
Yes.
That was Quez Dunson. He picked up 5 on that play. It's a good little what do you call one of those plays there, Coach? What do you like to call that? Where they pitch it right there from the wide receiver comes over? I guess like it's not a reverse, but
it's similar. It's a counter.
Like a counter reverse kind of. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 on the Spencer 14-yard line, 6:30 to go. In the fourth quarter, and there goes Mullins. He's not going anywhere. He's dropped down right there at the line of scrimmage, and that's head man Keyshawn Sampton again. Good play by Sampton.
You got to run away from him.
You do. He's playing really well tonight. We had 6:12 to play in the fourth quarter, 34-7, Villa Rica over Green Wave. Here on Great Classics 98.9.
You can get a customer saying that, because I understand we're going to be in Great Classics the rest of the year.
Yes, I'm getting used to it now. As we speak, there's a handoff. We got a stoppage of play. It was 3rd and 4 on the 14. We'll see what the laundry is on the field. We've had a lot of laundry tonight. I just hope I don't have to go home and do as much laundry as the officials are doing tonight.
Offside, Spencer.
Yep, so that'll be a Pioneer Ford first down for Villa Rica.
See, you cannot be offside on offense.
Right.
It's encroachment.
All right, our first down sponsor is Pioneer Ford on Highway 27 in Bremen. For sales and service, experience the difference at the award-winning Pioneer Ford. Games of the week, they're brought to you by Addison Smith Residential Services, Advantage Office Solutions, Clayton Pharmacy, Dollar Heating and Air, Don Rich Ford, Georgia Vision Institute, Haney's Drug Corner, Metal Pros, Park Street Dental, Scott Evans Chrysler, Jeep and Dodge and Nissan, Turner Pharmacy, West Georgia Technical College. There's a handoff. Coming around to the far sideline is a touchdown. That is a touchdown for number 2, TJ Harbison. And that is there is multiple penalties, though, on the play.
Yes, sir. Should be.
So we'll let the officials sort that out. If the touchdown stands, it'll be 40-7 with 5:42 to play in the game.
It's going to be on Spencer.
There's a handoff.
I agree
coming
with
around
you,
the
Coach.
far side. So Southland Insurance point donation. With that score, Southland Insurance will make another donation to the West Georgia Fellowship of Christian Athletes. We also want to give a shout out to Gray and Susan Hewitt at Southland Insurance for making donation to the West Georgia Fellowship of Christian Athletes. For every point scored by Villa Rica in tonight's contest, auto owners and Southland Insurance multi-policy discounts for every part of your game. It's unsportsmanlike, Coach, on each team.
It's unsportsmanlike, but it shouldn't be.
Is it a touchdown?
Yes.
They kept the touchdown, correct,
Yes,
sir?
yes.
Yes. And that will give a chance for an extra point. And Caroline Brown, the senior kicker, will attempt it. And she's had a really successful night, Coach, except for one got blocked. And that wasn't her fault at all. Spencer, the D-line, had a good push. Now we got a lineman going off the field. That point is good, but it's not going to count. We've got too many men on the field for Villa Rica, I believe. I think that's what it is, isn't it, Coach?
I don't see but 10 people.
I counted 12, but once again, who knows? So with 5:42 to go in the game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There wasn't but 10 people on the field. It's not but 10 people out there now.
Why is the flag thrown?
Exactly.
Yeah, I counted. What the heck? I guess they counted 12. So we're going to do it over again.
Well, you got to take your shoes off to count.
Oh, ball will be snapped. And it's on the 15-yard line, and Brown will attempt it again to try to make it 41-7. Kick is up, and it is good right down Broadway. So 41-7, Villa Rica leading Spencer with 5:42 to go in the fourth quarter in this contest, and it's been all one-sided, Coach.
Yes, sir. I kind of thought it ended up being a little bit later than I thought, but being one-sided like this.
You know, Coach, I read the line on the game, and it was only 8 points. I think Villa Rica's going to cover.
I think so.
Now, it started off great for Spencer. I mean, they got the 90-yard touchdown run by Jamie Jackson on the opening kickoff, and then, they got great field position on their next drive, and it's just been downhill since.
A bunch in the purple and gold woke up.
Right. Ball is placed on the far hash mark as number 91 will kick it off. That is Christian Arnell, the sophomore. couple of guys set to return for the Green Wave. 5:42 to remaining in this game. I'm waiting for him to kick it, and here we go. It's out of bounds.
Kicked it over to the gym,
So-
trying to make a three-point shot.
Right. Wrong sport, wrong time.
15-yard penalty from the 20. So the Wildcats will be on defense at the 35.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Spencer on their own 35, and I think you're going to see a lot of kids for Villa Rica that normally don't get a chance to play tonight.
That's correct.
Going to get a lot of substitutions in with 5:42 to go in this ball game. Wildcats up 41-7. It's a really good crowd tonight. I would say it's half full. Is that pretty accurate or less?
Our booster club.
What do you think?
I think so.
And so many others. Jody Millons, Stacy Bohannon.
See who's in a quarterback for Spencer. I believe it's Hanley. He hands it off. Can't tell who made that run there.
Picks up 4 yards.
Is that
Second six.
that looks like it is Davison.
Walk-in fans.
So it'll be 2nd and 6, a gain of 4 on the play.
We have a bye week on the 18th.
Actually, it only gave him 3, Coach.
Dalton, Georgia.
Ball's placed on the 38-yard line to be 2nd and 7. I thought he got 4 on the play, but what the heck. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Henley in the gun. 5 minutes to play, 41-7, Villa Rica. It's going to stop and pop, throw the screen, far side, far hash mark. Nice couple of moves there by number 21. That is Witherspoon. He's already in Villa Rica territory, and he goes all the way down to the 23-yard line, tackled on the near side, brought down by Ty McKee. Great play by Witherspoon.
It was a good
Actually
play.
coming back this way was great vision.
Good
So
play.
Witherspoon gets
Flag?
Green Wave sparking. Do we really have another flag?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. I was hoping not. Let's see what it is. Now, if the penalty is on,
It's going to be on Villa Rica, I
it
imagine.
is going to be on Villa Rica. So Spencer is going to have their first down. 4:42 left in the contest, 41-7. Villa Rica over the Green Wave.
Face mask, I imagine.
That's a personal foul. So it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, right? Yes. So it's going to be a first down for Spencer. They're going to have the ball on the Villa Rica 11-yard line. So that will add on to the big gain and a nice pitch and catch from Haney to Witherspoon. And Haney is ready to receive this snap in the gun as soon as these officials get ready to blow the whistle as we get ready to mark the play on the far sideline. 4:42 remaining in this contest. Villa Rica up 41-7 here on Great Classics 98.9. There's a handoff, 10 down to the 4. Good run there by Corey Davison. Brought down on the near sideline. So 4:15 to play. It's going to be 2nd and short. 2nd and what, about 3?
About 3.
We'll give it what, on the 4? Yep, 2nd and 3 on the 4. Oh, bad snap. And now Haney tried to pick it up before he had it, and he wisely falls on it. Those plays are such a killer when you have such a good drive going. 3rd and 8, and they got to get to the 1 for the first down. Ball's on the 9. 3:37 to play in the contest, 41-7. Villa Rica comfortably out front.
This is 2 pass plays coming.
Why not? Might as well. Clock's moving, though. 3:20 to play. Man in motion is Gaither. 3 to the far side, nobody to the near side. Here's Henley rolling out. Rolling out, looking, has a man.
What
Is
a
that
catch.
caught?
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, my goodness,
That
it would have been a circus catch,
yes,
Coach.
Sir. Yes, sir. That'd been a great catch.
That was intended for Jalen Nelson, and he almost made the catch thus far of the year.
Yes, sir.
Boy, he just missed him. He was wide open.
To back of the end zone.
It was
Really?
a well-designed play, wasn't
Yes,
it?
sir. Yes, sir.
So now it's 3rd and 9 on the 10. 3:06 to play, 41-7, Villa Rica over the Green Wave. Think they might try that again?
Probably.
They got 3 to the far side. Yes, it looks like the same play. Oh, no, he lost the ball. Did Henley picks it up, and he's done for right on the 23-yard line. That's a sack. He fumbled it, and he was sacked. Tackled for a huge loss. Boy, he was brought down by number 44 in company, Dontavius Pounds. And that sack is Innovative Benefits Consulting. Wrong. Now I'm looking for the sack here. Yes, here it is. Innovative Benefits Consulting, SAC 100 sponsor. So that'll be, with that sack, another sack of groceries is on its way to Bremen Food Clothing Bank, courtesy of Innovative Benefits Consulting. Also, we'll say another sack of groceries on its way to Carroll County Food Bank, courtesy of Innovative Benefits Consulting. Looking for the sack promo there, Coach. My eyes are deceiving me. 2:53 remaining in the contest. Timeout. Villa Rica, they lead it 41-7 on Great Classics 98.9. We'll be back in a moment.
When you're not feeling well, the last thing you want to do is head out to some pharmacy and wait for your prescription. And wait, and wait, and wait. Turner Pharmacy has a better idea. Pour yourself a nice hot drink, put on your coziest slippers, and when your prescription is ready, they'll bring it to you. That's just one of the many reasons why Turner Pharmacy is my family's pharmacy and has been for over 25 years. I think they call it good old-fashioned customer service. Turner Pharmacy on Dixie Street in Carrollton. Free prescription delivery service available throughout Carrollton city limits.
Villa Rica leading it here on Great Classics 98.9, the West Georgia High School football games of the week. Handoff. Couple of yards there on the carry. 2:44 left. Carried that one, I can't tell. It was Granger, thank you for that. He picked up 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Ball is on the 23-yard line, and got some nice rock and roll in my ear here.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm okay with it. I think Nally's still in a quarterback. He is. Number 40's in motion. That is Robinson. He'll hand off to him. He would drop for a loss. Good pursuit there by Quay Stevens. Nice job by Stevens to read that play, Coach.
It was. A little miscommunication with quarterback in the back.
Right. 3rd and 10. We have 2 minutes remaining, and Villa Rica 41-7 over the Green Wave. This contest has been in doubt for quite some time. They're just going to run that play clock down and get out of here and get ready for next week as Villa Rica.
Well, Villa Rica's off next week.
Are they really?
They are.
That just tells you I messed that up. There's a handoff. Great move there. Looked like Zach Render there on the handoff. Put a couple of moves on a couple of guys and then ran out of real estate to Zach Render.
That's right.
He tried. He's going to be about 4th and 5 on the play. He was brought down by, again, Keyshawn Sampton and company.
How about 4th and 2?
Is that what it is?
There's a
I thought
handoff.
the PA said 4th and 5. I
He did?
didn't think it was 4th and 5. Did I say 4th and 5? I might have.
My God.
It's 4th and 2. If I did, I apologize. Nally waiting for the snap. Now we got another flag on
That's
the
not
play.
true. That's not true.
What's that? What's not true?
The guy on the far side called it illegal motion.
Oh, yes.
And the slot back started toward the line of scrimmage, but he didn't cross the line of scrimmage.
So in other words,
So
the
he could
flag
have
should
stopped.
never happen.
No, sir. He could have stopped and nothing. That's not a penalty.
Here comes number 36 into the game for Villa Rica. Jaden Dobbs, senior defensive lineman, 6'2", 245. That is one big kid.
Yes, sir.
I noticed him in a New York minute on the field. 48 seconds to play, 41-7. Villa Rica over the green wave. And they are going to punt the football. Please tell me there's enough people on the field.
There's not.
There's not? You counting 10 again? There's our 11th man. Number 45, Hudson Heineman. Sophomore coming into the contest. Get the punt off, they do. It's going to be standing on the 42. Ball is caught, 50-45. Number 3 there is Jamie Jackson, who has a touchdown, the only touchdown for
tackle by 13.
Spencer tonight, right? Brought down by number 13. Thank you for that, Coach. C.J. Lowe. Thank you, sir. 25 seconds to play, and the Green Wave are down 41-7. To Villa Rica as the crowd is heading out.
Yes, sir. It take 30 minutes to get out.
That's okay. Time is definitely on our hands.
Yes, sir.
We'll have the post-game show and give the player the game and all that good stuff. And I don't want to give it away right now, but I have a couple ideas who you may choose.
Yep.
They play the same position. Could that be right?
Something like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's my guess, and I only do is guess here.
Yeah.
Ball handed off, and he's going to be stuffed right there as Davison by number 51 there at the line of scrimmage. Actually lost 3. Fantastic pursuit by the junior Willie Wilson. 5'8", 230 junior. That's got to be the end of the game.
No.
No?
Spencer called timeout.
They did with 8 seconds left. My goodness, we'll have 2nd and 14. They're on the Villa Rica 49-yard line. I have 2 words for this play, Hail and Mary.
Maybe.
I mean, the clock's going to run out. Any other play. The ball's caught in the middle of the field. They're just going to tackle him. That's going to be it. But with 8 seconds to play in, Villa Rica up 41-7 over Spencer on Great Classics 98-9. I want to thank Braddock Sports, and I want to thank you, Coach, for allowing me to do my first ball game with the network. It's been a joy.
Oh, it's really been a joy. That's the fun part about it. And now the whistle sounds. Offsides, but they didn't call it.
There's a pass down the middle. It will be incomplete with 2 seconds to play. Pass attempted there by Henley. Not a green wave was in sight. 2 seconds left. We just want to wish the Hall of Fame Georgia broadcaster Mitch Gray well. I'm trying to keep the seat warm for him until he comes back. And it is warm tonight, so I've somewhat successfully done that. But Mr. Gray, please get well, and you're a Hall of Fame broadcaster, and I can't wait till you come back.
It'll be one step at a time, and it may take a while, but I really believe he'll be back.
Our thoughts and prayers are with the Gray family. Last play of the ball game, barring a penalty. 2 seconds left.
How in the world can you call offsides?
But is that the ball game before the penalty, Coach?
None time down.
I jinxed his coach. It's my fault. It is my fault. I did it. Blame it on me. I jinxed it. I said unless there's a penalty. And do they call offsides on Villa Rica, sir?
Yes, sir.
I didn't think it was offsides.
He lined up. Yeah, he lined up offsides.
Oh, we did?
But the last play of the game is 41-7. It doesn't mean a whole lot. Why would you?
Well, I didn't see him move, so I assumed that I didn't see the offsides, but you've got a better eye than me. He lined up offsides, and that'll give Spencer another chance to run a Hail Mary here. One untimed down left in the ball game.
That's it.
41-7 as Villa Rica is leading it over the Green Wave. Only the final score is in doubt. Ball is placed on the Villa Rica 44-yard line. 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Actually, 1 in the slot, so everybody's out. Now here comes Henley throwing it downfield. Pass is going to be intercepted by number 39, Ethan Radvansky, the sophomore, 5'10", 180 pounds, got an interception for the kid.
Yes, sir.
And that's going to end it. And your final score is Villa Rica wins it 41-7 over Spencer. We'll be back with a post-game report momentarily here on Great Classics 98.9.